Welcome to episode 5 of the Final Pages. We did it, everybody. We did it. And I'm super happy to announce that we hit affiliate. So we have this really cool button now that you could press called subscribe and use your Prime. But none of that matters. We're here to play some D&D. So let's go to everyone's faces. And everyone's in the right window. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Leon, thanks for subscribing.
You're so welcome. You know,
I
long
appreciate
time
you.
fan, first time subscriber.
That's awesome.
What if I choose not to subscribe? Do I get disadvantage?
You do. Okay.
This is the definition of pay to play.
Exactly.
Like a gotcha game, gosh.
Did it work? Did we get you?
Well, maybe. We'll see.
All right.
Probably good.
What do
Well.
I have to do to earn it, Toxin?
We'll talk later.
Let's get some ready checks. Cast and crew, are we ready to play this game?
A D.
I'm ready.
Wait.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
No, I'm ready.
Good. Because we're going to do our previously on segment. And as always, shout out to our human bard, default player, our human question mark, Leon Le Lion, and our elf warlock, Giggle Cheeks, for this amazing previously on. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Previously on the Final Pages, Camille and Savvy are set upon by mysterious visions as they rest. Upon waking, the party determined they must go to church, but not for worship. Instead, to seek the help of a warrior priest Goliath named Gaff. With the half-giant agreeing to act as a translator, the party descends once again into the depths. But this time, they find something unexpected. A giant carnivorous plant. Swords are swung, spears are stabbed, bolts and arrows are fired. Spells and inspiration are delivered. Suddenly, the tide of battle shifts. Camille is lifted into the air by a vine, as if the three-mouthed predatory fauna was attempting to say, "Feed me some more." Leaping to action, or rather, teleporting to action, Savvy fells the monster with an impressive display of steel and unknown arcana. Undistracted from their mission, the group leads their interpreter deeper into the cave network. Speaking with the blind stonemason, Gaff discovers the giant has been banished from his herd, and without a way to escape his tomb, wishes only to pass on from this realm in the traditions of his culture and ancestors. Will our protagonists honor the final wishes of the claustrophobic colossus, or risk furthering endangering Bearspire to free the trapped behemoth? What is the deal with the mists that cause hallucinations? Will more cryptic dreams plague our adventurers? And what fresh, horrifying monsters or devastating moral dilemmas await our heroes? Let's tune in to find out. Now, back to the show.
Bravo. Well done, you guys.
I
freaking
am
done.
so hyped now.
Yeah,
Like
ready
that
to kill
alone
somebody?
hyped me. I'm ready.
me too. All right. Well, let's get right into this thing. So, you are all essentially underneath the Wynwood Forest, back inside of this underground, otherworldly place. And you've dealt with the stone giant. Bonus points. Does anyone remember his name?
I wrote it down. I wrote it down.
Robin, you got to say it with your chest.
Old Yeller.
You got the old part,
Xavier?
right? Close?
Mr. Timn.
Closer? Wow.
Where did my doc go?
You all failed the test.
Zebvir.
Zebfer. We'll give it to you, Mercy, because that's the closest anyone got.
What was it, Gaff?
No, it's not Cap.
Oh, Was
I
it
said
Robin?
wrong. That
Yeah.
was my bad.
It's in the Roll20 chat. We're all fools.
I
It was,
I-
but
Is it really?
I've spammed chat, so good luck with that.
It's right there. I found it in 3 seconds.
Okay, good.
I only take note of names that are gonna last for more than a session. So
Ooh, I
Ooh.
Well, that's your first mistake. We're gonna carry the weight of this for a long time.
you will. I won't.
I'll carry it for you. I'll remind you. Don't worry.
You're right, Double Breaker. Chat did not help at all. Okay. Our blind and elderly stone giant, Zebfer, essentially tells you that this is a place that he's going to pass. Some of you have begun to leave, and Gaff goes up to ask the question, and this is where we left off last. And he starts to speak in giant, and you hear the rumbling from his chest as the giant kind of takes a step back. And the question was, would you rather? And the
Now I know this sounds bad.
would you rather we murder your ass right now and send you on your merry way to the afterlife?
Okay, we definitely phrased it way differently. Than
This is the
that.
way Gaff
It was
talks.
even worse. It was even
I was
worse.
gonna say, yeah, we don't know how Gaff is deciding to phrase this.
We straight up
what
called him a
the
discount concubine. Like,
Oh,
yeah.
or would you rather we set you free? And he asked the question. And the giant says, if this true, well, he says to Gaff, and Gaff says, the giant wishes not to die here because of the dead that he has heard and has seen with his blind eyes. If we can get him out of this place, that is his wish. But he is prepared to die here. So, does that mean that we are going to get the congregation, the church, to come and help us and do it secretly?
How confident are you in your congregation's abilities?
Also, how long do you think it would take for your congregation to actually remove this stone out of the way? It's a very large rock, and if this stone giant has not been able to move it, how does a bunch of people our size equal more than him to move it?
Well, I have some tidbit that might help. Everyone put your hands up for me really quick, just like above your head. Kind of. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, yeah. And I light a torch. I say, many hands make light work.
I would like to slap him.
What a...
In real life or
What-
in the game?
Yeah.
Whichever I can get away with.
Okay.
Well, what I mean to say is, if we do, let's say one of his chisels equals like 100 of our chisels. Each one of our chisels don't shake the town. So if we get a lot of us, we'll do the same amount of work he's doing, but not make the town go shake.
Correct, but going by those type of calculations, he would still probably get sick and or pass before we chisel away through that door.
So you're saying it's a win-win?
Here's my idea. I've been thinking about this for what feels like a week. What if we call the congregation to meet in the dead of night? We sneak them out of town. We bring them down here. We explain Zebfer what we wish to do. And with many a hands, we use rope. We need a dozen, plus the giant, plus you. We could do this.
I'm willing to do this.
I'm sorry, rope. You wish to use rope? How are you going to attach the rope?
Yes. Well, we'll find corners. We'll chisel handles. We'll use your pitons. That's how you pronounce them, by the way. Hikaru
Is how
taught
you
us.
pronounce them.
Thank
yes.
you. Yes, thanks for educating us. Pitons.
You're gonna pee on it?
No. No.
I'm gonna use that joke every time it's pronounced that way. I hope you know.
That's the way it's pronounced. It's not a
And
joke.
that's all well and good.
Listen here, Camille. They may pronounce it that way in the Lafayette Kingdom.
I'm willing to do this, but the only stipulation I have is if it doesn't work out, then we finish the job. If you know what I mean. We end it. Either way. Either we get him out or we end him.
Okay. And I wouldn't ask any of you to do so unless you were comfortable with it, and we'll cross that bridge when it comes. I'm gonna stay here, but when it turns to night, I'm gonna go and get my congregation here.
Gav, I have to ask. In coming down here, we have seen plants that could eat your congregation whole. Creatures that could drain the blood from their bodies. Spiders that wear the skulls of men for decoration. Can your congregation survive down here? We have no ability to keep them safe, not truly. There are not enough of us.
Well, you exterminated and cleared away. What other dangers do you foresee?
Well,
I mean, that plant wasn't there the first time we came through, so another one of those things could just... We don't know how they grow or produce.
they
So
just keep coming back.
they could just multiply. It might be like, like the lore of like Hydra, where you cut a head off, two more pop up in its place. It's just a giant garden of man-eating plants.
Their lives, Gav, and your own, are theirs to do with what they will. I only suggest you make the risk clear to them. I will not be responsible for them. I cannot be.
I would not ask you to be responsible for my people and my congregation. You're absolutely right. And this is Bearspire. We have not had to deal with such amazing things. But in our faith, I'll ask. Only those who I trust. I need 12.
12 people or 12 hours?
12 people.
Okay.
Well, also 12 hours. If he's planning to come here at night.
That
And
too.
12 hours, yes. And according to Soren, each one have 2 feet. So that'll be plenty. Strength. For what we're trying to do here.
So what is it you would like us to do in the meantime here? try and convince some of your flock to come down here?
No,
'Cause
that's
you said he was gonna stay.
I will stay until it's time to go and fetch my people. For now, if you think there are other dangers, then clear the way. That's all I ask. Because when and if the people do come down here, we are going to have to introduce them very carefully to this giant. And I need to do that myself. Clear the way.
Well, in that case, Savvy, correct me if I'm wrong here, but maybe we go and explore. I know you're not a fan of it, but we go and explore that mist. Make sure it's safe over there. Make sure it's not spreading.
It's not safe, to be clear. But yes, we should make it safe. If it isn't now, we'll make it safe.
I'm glad we didn't forget about the mist, because it would have been a missed opportunity.
I would like advantage when I slap him.
Savvy will turn and lean to Hamish. If I didn't have to worry about waking up a giant, I would beat him senseless right now.
Hey.
And
Shall
I
we
make
go?
the most adorable face I can so that I earn pity.
I prepare an action, DM.
I'm allowing it.
When Robin crosses the boulder at the entrance to this cavern, Savvy is going to pelt him with a palm-sized rock. Beam him.
That's a pretty big rock.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Right to the shoulder. Right to the shoulder. Chest, arm, not the head. I guess we'll see how the roll goes. I prepared action.
I only have 2 spell slots, y'all. I can't heal.
Hey.
I can only cure wounds twice a day. Y'all, you got...
Yep,
I
people
think
gotta
that
make
somebody's about to
decisions.
learn consequences.
Now I'm just spitballing here, but I think there's a phrase: "Mess around, find out." I don't know
Something
if that's
like
how
that.
it goes.
It's something like that.
Yeah,
Very familiar with it.
Stupid games, something, stupid prizes.
yeah, something like that.
You know what happens when you assume you're usually right. Is that not how that one goes?
That's not how it goes.
I'm hoping for a 20. I'm just hoping for a 20.
At nightfall, I will go and fetch my people. And we'll be back here 2 hours past midnight. I'm going to stay with Zephyr. I want to learn as much as I can. And Savvy, thank you. Thank you all for doing this. You could have easily killed him. You could have brought the whole place down if you wanted to. And he turns and he starts to say something to the giant Zephyr, leaving you all to do whatever you want to do. What is it that you want to do?
Mercy very quickly goes over the boulder.
Okay. You hop over the boulder. I'm not going to
Yep.
make you do any rolls. You take your time.
I'm
Except
also
for
gonna-
Camille. He's the only one that has to roll.
Okay.
Just because.
I'm also gonna go over the boulder and start heading towards the mist area.
Can I get an athletics from you, Camille?
Can you ever?
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Just roll.
That could have been an attack roll there, Robin.
No such thing. No such thing. That was amazing.
Wasted opportunities.
No such thing
I
as
walk
waste.
through the rock.
Yeah, you slice it in half.
Walk through.
Oh, and then Savvy's reaction doesn't hold up because it's specifically specified going over the rock. So now that the rock is in
No.
half,
Oh.
That would be the case. That would be the case. Yeah.
Did you make a rock attack?
did.
Specifically a rock attack?
+2 rock.
I could be wrong, but I think
Rock. I love
it
it.
hits.
That's plus Dex, which would be the relevant thing here.
my
Is it
my
19?
AC. I don't know. I'm reading it and it does say 47. I don't know.
Well, depending on what level you are.
Yeah. Yeah. It misses then. It misses with a 47. But if it was in theory less than 19 or less, in theory if it was, then you'd get clipped as you're coming down over the rock.
In theory, let's see what that damage looks like.
Yeah. Okay. So you all start making your way uptown, and
Wow.
you pass
Oh.
the library. What are you guys doing? What's the plan here?
Trailing behind the group, everyone hears echoing through the cameras. Oh, the pain. Oh, my shoulder. Oh no.
Wait, you threw the rock already?
Yeah. What? This was not a joke. This was not a bit.
Puns will be punished.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Oh,
I prepared another action.
Thompson right to the penitentiary.
I push Hamish back in the spider web.
Gosh dang it.
Basic Servant, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the shenanigans.
Am I head down, butt up in the spider webs, or like?
So you make it to the spider webs, and there's all the spiders minus one that Mercy brought, along with fungus and parts of the dead plant.
I forgot she brought the spider, and I was about to have a lot of questions.
Yeah, no, you're totally good there. So,
No, I had to erase it from my notes. Remember, I have a vial of cobweb,
yeah, ancient spider web. You mean?
ancient cobweb.
Yeah.
Ancient cob spider.
Okay, so I can see that you guys are going here. You make your way past the geysers. As you come up here, both of you two pause.
All right.
Pause here for a dramatic effect. I just need to do one thing.
It is dramatic.
Okay. Okay. As you get to this point on the map, the temperature is going to get eerily cold. Wow. Okay. Make an insight roll, Robin. We're PvPing,
No.
guys. I guess it's happening.
No,
Bound to happen
Robin.
eventually.
Robin trusts Savvy.
Oh,
Mistake.
So no insight check. Robin looks deep into Savvy's eyes and goes, "Thanks for the advice." Yeah. Oh, a rock fell on my shoulder back there. It hurt real bad. It did 1/13 of my damage, which is actually quite a lot of damage. If you think it's just your day-to-day actions, that's like a broken bone. A small one maybe. That hurt.
okay. The cold of this corridor completely juxtaposition to the hot geysers that you have avoided meets you around the corner. And I need marching orders here.
Robin's
first.
limping. Even though the rock hit his shoulder, he's limping. So he'll be in the back.
Okay, Robin's in the back.
Uh,
After him.
Yeah, I'll go first.
Third.
Okay.
I will be in the back with Robin.
Okay.
Brave
I'm
Sir
fourth.
Robin.
Okay. Hamish, are you first? Did you say?
I am.
Okay. Hamish, as you begin to walk forward, the mist comes up to your face to greet you. And as it does, you are going to see Hamish disappear in the mist. And what you see when you go into the mist, Hamish.
Wait, I didn't know we were entering so fast. I'm
Oh.
so. Can we like tie a rope or something? I'm so sorry to jump in here.
Yeah, if you want to, please.
That on the walk over, I'd be like, whoever goes in first will tie a rope to you, and the other four of us will just hold it as you go in, belay on type style.
Okay.
That's my suggestion. We don't have to do it, but just in case something gets you in the mist, we can pull you out.
Okay.
We're using Hamish as a fishing lure.
Yeah, so Hamish is a fishing lure.
I've
Yes.
been bait before.
I thought that we were all like going in. So why don't we just tie everyone to everyone?
We can do that too.
Just a big web of friendship, keeping us safe.
That's the real treasure, the friends we found along the way.
I don't like that type of story. Yeah, I'll tie it around my waist. Do what you will.
Oh, well, those are all my stories.
So you're tying rope around yourself. How much slack are you giving everyone?
How long is the rope?
50.
All right. Judging by my excellent knot tying skills and depth perception, I'll give everybody about 30 feet.
Savvy, are you trying to...
100% not doing that.
Okay. Are you saying no, or are you just...
No.
Are
I'm
you
just
faking?
going to not do it. Just not
Okay.
gonna do it.
Okay.
Just gonna fake it.
I'm gonna tie the rope like to my bag, so I am secured, but I could always just take the bag off.
Aw. Yeah, like Fantasy Disney World. Just take off the backpack.
Mercy
Yeah.
has it like on like one of the loops of like has it looped to her belt.
Okay.
So easy to just pull and it'll untie.
Okay.
Robin
I'm
has it
committed.
wrapped 3 times around his waist. He's got, he's quadruple knotted it.
Yep.
He's
Yeah.
all in.
Love
Yeah,
it.
me and Robin, we're there.
This
Ride or die.
Wait. Buddy system.
Buddy system.
Buddy system.
Ride
Right,
and
so-
die.
So I'm tied up, and after I tie myself up, and I look back and see everybody else has tied themselves up, I'm gonna go forward.
Okay. Now you go forward and disappear. And as you disappear, let me just save this before anything else happens. It's a save point.
Oh. Yeah. Mm.
Quick save.
Encouraging.
I like
Encouraging.
that.
We have
This is good.
that's an option. Where?
It's tier 2 of the subscriber.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Alt F4.
Well, that's not fair.
Okay. As you disappear, Hamish, what you see in front of you is what looks to be some kind of procession. You see those same people that you saw, but now they're not so happy and jovial the way you did. Now they're wearing these beautiful silk blue cloaks that are, the cloaks themselves are transparent, a very fine silk material, and their heads are covered. And they're walking away from you towards the hallway. The rope continues, and it is taut, and it does pull on you, Camille, on your back.
All right. I'm gonna follow.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow these guys. I'm gonna go with it.
Okay. It doesn't take long before the rest of you have to follow. Camille, as you get pulled into this cold mist, you're not only going to see the same thing that Hamish saw, they're going to look at you. And they're going to talk to you. And they're going to gesture for you to continue, to follow them. And this isn't what happened to you, Hamish. This is only happening to Camille. And you all see as Camille disappears.
Camille's dead.
Eventually, Savvy, you disappear. Then Mercy. And then in the end, Robin. Hamish,
Follow-up question: do I see them as they come through the mist? Or
you do,
am I
yes.
solo? Okay.
No, you see them in the mist, yes.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I keep walking far enough to where everybody can enter the mist, but then I'll wait for everybody to get in
Okay.
before I follow what's going on in the vision. We'll say.
Okay. Eventually, you're all in this dark mist, or bright mist, rather. No one else sees this procession, just Hamish and Camille.
All right, follow me this way. They're leading us over here.
I give Savvy a look.
I don't know. Did he hit his head too? Is it like the debris that got Robin?
You gotta watch out for falling rocks.
I didn't hit my head. Are you telling me you don't see him?
I did
Oh,
hit
we
my
see
head,
him,
but
bud.
that's unrelated.
We see him, bud. You're doing great up there. And I look to the rest, concerned.
Not seeing him looking concerned to the rest, I feel vindicated and I continue forward.
Okay. Eventually, Hamish, you turn a corner, and in front of you, you see a giant metal stone door. And you could scoot your token up just a little bit and stop there.
All right.
And on this door, you see a skull. And the skull is larger than life. This entire door is huge. And there's columns and arches above it. And you see that the door itself has been carved. And there's 3 sections underneath the skull that are separated by this banded metal. And in the skull's mouth, you see that there is what looks to be a door handle to pull the door inside of the teeth of the skull. On the right-hand side of the door, you see that there is an empty well that looks very similar to the font of water that was in front of the Church of Creation back in town. And the rest of you kind of come up around the end, and there is this door in front of you. And I want to show you what you see up here. So Hamish, you're still first?
Yeah.
Okay. As you all come up to this door, the door itself starts to glow, and you see that the panels on the bottom of this door
What the heck?
the panels on the bottom of this door start to glow this fantastical image. The bottom center panel looks like a golden conch shell of some sort. The panel to the left looks like this amazing ship with at least 15 masts. And the panel to the right, you see an ocean wave. What do you all do?
Am I the only one that sees this?
Everyone,
Definitely not.
everyone sees it.
Okay. So I think we just gotta match up the images to real life stuff. So, all right, pull out your conches, everybody. We'll just match up the one that matches the most similar.
I don't know what a conch is.
I must have left mine at home.
Is this something
fine.
everybody has?
Mine's in my other bag.
And look at this. Look at this. Because you said there was like a place where you could put water that matches the Church of Creation,
Yes, there's an empty font.
like a basin or something. Right?
Yes, that's exactly right.
Okay. Does anybody have any water?
Yeah, here you go, and I'll hand over my water skin.
And I'll take it and I'll look at Savvy. Do you think it's alright if I pour some water in here, pointing to the basin?
I don't know what we should do here, but are we all there is a door with a skull glowing with symbols at the edge of a place where you followed a vision that we can't see.
Also, where did
I
those
thought you said he
visions
could
go,
see
by
it.
the way?
No.
I never said that they could. I
I'm
never said
sorry,
that.
bud. I can't see it. I just
Well,
didn't want you to
Just
feel
to clarify,
deflated.
you all can see this, not just Hamish and Camille. Everyone
No,
sees
no, no.
it.
We can't see
no,
the
no,
illusion.
no. I was talking about the people. Where
Yeah,
did they go?
the blue
I was
hole.
asking that.
Yeah.
I was asking Hamish where does he still see them?
Oh.
Are they gone? What's going on?
It looks like they are going through the door, but they just walk right through. I can't see what's on the other side. But they appear to be asking me, well, not with the words, but it's clear that they want me to follow. But I'm a savvy. It's a skull on the door, which is why I wanted to try the water first.
DM, do I recognize that conch?
You have never seen a shell like this.
No? Okay.
No.
But,
Ca-
but Savvy, you're a resident magic user. I've seen you do things that most can't, so...
I
tell
don't.
me- Here, you check it out. And I push Savvy forward.
May I?
I've taken a step back. Yeah.
I will unhook from the rope so that I can actually get into the front.
Okay.
I just want to call attention here to the idea that you're seeing a vision asking you to open a skull door in a cave.
I'm not gonna touch anything, but I'm definitely going to check for traps.
Okay.
I fully admit that it's strange.
Once I find my
The
character.
vision and the skull door.
There it is.
Absolutely. But I don't feel wrong. And I gotta trust something. But I don't
Come
trust
on, character
myself,
sheet.
so I'm trying to rely on
There
you.
it goes. Goodness.
If it's not safe, we'll make it safe. You said so yourself, Savvy.
Okay.
So
I know
safe.
nothing.
Okay.
Wow.
Two things are going to happen here. Number one is You don't see any traps. You don't sense any. You don't. You investigate this as best you can with your eyes only, but so far everything seems pretty safe. You haven't even checked if the door is locked, honestly. But
Why would we do that?
Why
Right.
would we reach into a skull's mouth
I'm not.
to open a door?
No, I'm
when
not-
in doubt, feel it out.
I'm not saying
That's
it.
all I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly. Savvy, what you sense is that there is magic here, and the magic itself is illusionary in nature, but also it's an anti-theft mechanism that's here. Yeah, you detect the magic. You also detect magic beyond this door on the other side. Camille, my sweet Camille, you are going to
Yes, sir.
you are going to feel a tap on your shoulder. And as you turn to look behind you, there is a cloaked, blue-skinned figure, the aquatic-looking elf from another world. And he is going to whisper a word to you. And
Penis.
it's not that word. And I am going to whisper
Doesn't
it.
matter which world we're in.
And I whispered it to you. Now that you've sensed its magic, is there anything that you want to do with this door?
Now he's going to turn to the group. I hope this isn't surprising. It's magical. I can tell you that. But I also don't get the sense that it's magic that will wound.
What does Eldritch Sight look like to an outside?
Nothing, evidently. It's not going to look like anything. It's just basically going to affect her eyes and how she sees.
Okay. As you're talking about this, I'm just going to be entranced and enthralled that you can sense such an abstract thing. As I mean, it's obvious that it's magical, but it's clear that you have a sixth sense for it, which I think is awesome.
See any mechanical traps on it?
And a seventh sense to distance herself from it, which she will. So she's going to take a step back.
Okay.
So, Hamish, if you want to try the door, try the door.
Are you sure?
What would Robin of the Hood do?
Oh, he name dropped.
All right. I'm trying the door.
Hang
Well,
on.
I'm gonna pour the water in the thing first, and then I'll try the door.
Ham, one second. Can I try something?
Hey, of course you can.
Kind of walk up to the door. How do you pronounce that? I already forget. Hiranda.
I don't even know what the word is, but I know it's wrong.
Nothing happens.
One day.
All right.
Camille, you're gonna
Outta
see the creature. It's pronounced Hyundai. The creature's gonna just kind of make a smiling face, like almost like a chuckle, as he's standing there watching you. You standing here at this door.
So from everyone else's perspective, I just look at nothing and go, well, I don't know what it means.
He's gonna say it back to you.
Does it sound, it's not the way I pronounced it?
No, not even close. It's Hyundai.
Is it actually though?
It is, yeah, it's Hyundai.
Oh my gosh.
It is now, huh?
Yeah, it totally is.
Just turn around. Hyundai.
Nothing happens.
Alright, for Toyota.
Now I feel like you're just messing with me.
I'm not, and neither is the spirit.
No, that's Camille to the to the spirit.
He's gonna say,
But the spirit, at least as the map, the spirit is standing right between Robin and Camille.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
so you're like, what? What?
Camille, I'm just gonna try the door. Go ahead and take a step back, I think.
Yeah, you do whatever you want.
That was a good try, bud. And I'm gonna give him a little rub on the back.
Okay.
Alright, so pouring water into the basin first, and
Wait.
then I'm gonna try the door.
Wait.
Waiting.
You
waiting.
pour water into the basin,
Yes.
and then you're gonna see the water's gonna drain like an Australian toilet, which is counterclockwise to the United States of America, by the way. And as the water goes into the basin, you're gonna hear a click and then a steam fizz.
I'm gonna keep pouring water into the basin.
Nothing else happens
All right.
except
And
more
now
water
I'm
goes
just-
down the hole.
Perfect. I will empty the water container, and then, if assuming nothing else happens, open up the door.
Okay. Nothing else happens.
Now we gotta pour a conch and a mast of a ship down there before it will open.
I don't even know what a conch is, and how are we gonna get a ship? Does anybody even know how to? Well,
Camille,
take it back.
you get an
Somebody
elbow
knows.
from the Blue Man Group,
Good. What?
and then he's gonna say it again. Hyundai.
I don't own a car, sir.
Fantasy car.
Don't break my fourth wall.
Oh, I'm breaking it. It's
Hyundai.
broken.
The first three were already.
As soon as Camille says Hyundai, you're gonna see the water disappear on the image, and as it disappears, you're gonna see the mouth of the door grow wider.
I have an idea. There was ship parts and stuff in that dead end down the way. It was like nets and such.
Oh, obviously, now we gotta go and do that. Clearly, freaking water going down the thing.
Mouth
opening
whenever we touched any of it, it literally turned to dust. How are we supposed to do that?
Camille, he's
What if
gonna
we
put
just
his
dropped
hand.
the dust in?
He'll put his hand on your shoulder and he'll give you a squeeze and a nod of approval, and then he's gonna whisper the word.
Toyota.
Sonata.
I don't want to, no,
Now what?
no, we're not going to keep that joke going. That's not even close. Unless you can make that word sound like a car or a
Now
vehicle.
what?
Well, with that attitude, I mean, you're
Camille, Camille, clearly you need to get up here. You're doing something, and you're talking to someone. Now hurry up.
Yeah, this guy's helping out. I think he thinks that the ship part is a good idea.
Why am I even wearing a rope? Stupid thing. I'm gonna untie myself and start marching back in a huff towards the
Throw the
ship
rope.
parts.
Throw the rope in.
Okay, so you go back
Hold on.
and you
Hold on,
fetch.
hold on. We're gonna toss the rope in that we're tying us all together.
You're gonna.
I don't.
Who are you tossing
I
the
don't-
rope to?
rope
the
is on a
basin,
ship.
right?
Rope
Yeah.
is on a
Starts to get
ship.
sucked in, and
What-
Robin
what-
is tying himself.
it's like an airplane. It's like it's a very strong sucker. This this basin toilet. So are you cutting a piece of the rope, or are you just putting the end of the rope in there? Because I need.
Have you seen those?
I just
Have
tried
you
to
seen those
hit one and
videos?
tossed it on.
Have
the
I
whole
seen
thing's
what
going
videos?
in.
Have you seen those that video where the person gets in the elevator but doesn't wait for their dog and the dog
Oh!
gets carried up?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, I hate those.
Make
The
those
dog
give
got,
me
the
such
guy saved the dog.
anxiety.
It's fine. It's
Yeah.
horrible. But
it's
that's
fine.
what happens to Robin.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you
Robin's
putting the
gonna-
rope in the hole?
Oh yeah, I did.
Great. Everyone who's
hesitation.
tied to it needs to make a strength saving throw.
I'm off of it, I'm safe.
To be clear, I did say I was no longer.
Okay. An 18. That's good.
I clicked it. Nothing happened. Hold on. Let
Just
me
gotta
click
wait for it.
again.
Just wait for it.
I did click it 17 more times.
Oh.
Just
What
touched.
that means.
Just touched again.
I'm gonna refresh. Let's just assume I got a nat 20 until then.
But I want something funny to happen. Okay, but while we're waiting to see,
Oh,
Camille, you hold on to the rope. It doesn't pull you or your bag into the toilet hole. But, yeah. What are you all doing before we find out what happens to Robin?
What does it
Well,
look like?
technically nothing happens to Robin, right? Because I was farther forward in the rope, and if I'm keeping it steady,
Yeah, you know what? This is true. This is true. I like the way
I
you
gotcha.
think. I like the way
I
you
think
think.
that I think that's a help action.
Oh, here comes the roll. It's a 6.
So you managed to dig your heels in, and then comes Robin. Oh! Barrel into you.
Okay. So the rope snaps and a piece of it gets sucked in. And then
Would you
nothing
look at that?
nothing else happens.
holy errant!
You hear another click. The mouth gets wider and the image of the ship goes away.
Good day, Santa Fe.
I knew I wasn't the hero or anybody special, but surely I thought a ghost might tell me something.
I
Yet
sent him a
again.
message.
Yet again.
I send him a message, and I make it sound like a ghostly voice.
yeah,
You're special. So it's just a little whisper you hear.
you hear a voice in your head.
You know, Ham, don't be too hard on yourself. I mean, you have technically saved people. I think that makes you a hero.
He hears the word technically, but he lets the comment go. And
Aw.
nods.
Okay.
Not even sure if Camille knows what technically means.
Gold conch shell.
So
Well,
far,
oh,
the water has worked. The rope has worked.
Does anybody have is anybody willing to throw in a gold coin?
Sure.
Well, before we do the last of the puzzle, let's circle back to Savvy's comment. Do we even want to open this door? There's a skull on it. There's mysterious hallucinations.
That is true. I got caught up in the puzzle and forgot that.
As did I. I'm not sure if my mind is working properly.
Well, Ham, I think it's working just fine. You've solved everything so far, so you're ahead of most of us. This really cool guy wants us to open the door, so I'm kind of thinking we should open it.
Mercy just blinks.
Hey. If we don't like it, we can kill it. Whatever's on the other side. If we don't like it, we can kill it.
That much
Open the
we
door.
have shown so far, yeah.
Yeah.
We did defeat a giant. Let's do it.
Who's gonna open the door?
Camille.
All right.
Camille,
He's the one speaking the magic words.
you got it, bud. And I give him inspiration.
Okay.
I sure do.
I'm gonna pull out my bow.
Are we trying gold? Is that what we're attempting next?
Hey,
Seems
toss
like
it
it.
in.
like a gold coin into the font.
You toss a gold
Why do
coin. It circles all the way around, and it's just continually circling.
Like a machine at the mall.
And
I
it's
got it.
continually
these things.
circling. It's spiraling now.
Watch it.
It's going faster and faster. You could see
All of us are
you see
following
the
it.
spirit, like his head is doing this thing. And eventually it falls into the toilet.
Do we hear a click though?
No.
It wasn't the gold.
Do we get a new car name?
Is there a car? I
Lamborghini.
can't think of it.
Sonata.
Elantra.
Can we do Sonata? That was my first car. It's close enough.
Sonata it is. You hear the click.
Tucson.
No.
The actual word was Sinadra.
Was it
Shinadra.
really?
But he changed it to Sonata.
Sonata.
Will you type
like
it in
to- we'd
chat
like
so
to
you
take
could so everyone could see how close that was? Because I didn't think of cars when I came up with this puzzle.
We'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsors, the great local dealership near you, the Hyundai.
The mouth
family there.
opens, and the door opens itself. And what you see in front of you is a mausoleum, a crypt, and you see that there are 4 sarcophaguses.
Sarcophagi is correct.
Sarcophagus.
In front of you,
Sarcophagus.
and the sculptures the sculptures on the tops of them they look very right to Jill this word are exactly the people that you see now. Camille, the person that is going to that was shaking your hand or squeezing your shoulder is going to kind of put his cloak up, and he is going to walk in, and I'm going to change the map for dramatic suspense.
Mm-hmm.
And I need
Yep,
to
this is
know
fine.
Oh.
I need
Big.
to know if you all can see everything.
Yeah.
Yup.
Okay.
Look, doesn't look like a battle map at all. No.
Not at all. Nope.
Oh, of course
This
not.
doesn't look like boss fight material. I don't know what you're talking about.
It
The
is
A
boss
very
fight material.
strange amount of healing items around here.
the Blue Man group, Fantasy Blue Man group, is going to walk in, and he's going to put his hand on the head of each of these sculptures, and then he is going to go and he's going to walk up to one of these platforms. You see them here and here, and he's going to take his necklace off, and you see his necklace looks like some kind of shell, like a flat shell, almost like a sand dollar, and he's just going to place it there, and he's going to turn to you, and he's going to open his hands very much like Fantasy Jesus, and kind of put his head down as a welcome.
The cool guy is welcoming us to the spooky coffin room.
So,
Well, you should go first, Camille.
Okay.
yeah, what's magical in this place?
Okay.
Nothing.
Everything.
Everything.
Here's
Oh.
what you
What
pick
kind
up.
of magic is there?
Yeah.
I would also like to know.
Okay. Yeah, of course. There is abjuration magic that is coming from the pedestal where he put the necklace down. There is enchantment magic that's coming from the torches that are lit in this room, and there's necromancy, lots of necromancy.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Mm,
Before they go in. Oh, never mind.
That's about right.
To everybody else. Sammy will turn to give a well-prepared speech against danger. Camille misses the memo. Sammy's going to say, well, specifically the necromancy, am I correct to assume it's around the sarcophagi?
Yes.
And? Is there an and there? It feels like there's an and.
Yes.
Uh,
Also, you see it coming from the walls surrounding this place. You see that although there are 4 sarcophagi and there are all these squares you see here, these are all columns. And you see on the walls, under some of these torches throughout the room, are very intricately placed, like fantasy Tetris, bones of the dead. You see that there are pots and vases on the ground. You see that on some of the pedestals there are some gold trinkets. You see there's a book on one of them. You also see that there is a hole, Camille, now that you've stepped in, there's a hole right in front of you. And in that hole, you see there is a skeleton. And just by the looks of it, this skeleton is very old. The anatomy of this thing isn't humanoid, though. It's not a human skeleton. It's a different creature with a different bone structure that's very humanoid. And yeah, hopefully that answers your question.
it does. She's going to lower her voice. We need to take care. The things that are there may not be truly dead yet. The dead do not rest in this place. Watch the walls.
Wait, what does that mean?
It means the things that are in those coffins might come to visit. They might have words for us for opening their spooky door.
Should we call Camille back?
I don't think it makes a difference at this point.
Camille,
Savvy's gonna step through the door as well.
Camille, if you can, as you walk into this room, you are surrounded by death. In the skeleton, in the pit below you that's 12 feet deep, in the walls, in the sarcophaguses, and everywhere. And you hear that Savvy is speaking, but the words become muffled. And your vision tunnels to a single point on the far end of the room. And you are going to lay eyes on something you remember. I need you to raise a toast and make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh. Ooh, spicy.
You know, I've been trying to get you with these. I've been trying. You're rolling teens and like 16 and above.
Don't jinx it, man.
Okay. You are going to see a figure. And this figure is feminine. And she is going to step out of the pile of bones that are against the far wall. And you could see that in parts of her body, she has skin and muscle and bone. Her face is skeleton, and her eyes glow a dull red. She has human hair, and you see her arms. The skin is peeling and charred and blackened and peeling, exposing bone. And she's wearing a short altar top kind of shirt and a skirt, and the skirt itself is flowing back into the wall itself. And as she stands there,
Oh.
she's going to look at you. And because you rolled a 19, you stay on your feet. You
Why does that say goddess?
I was just typing the same message.
you stay on your feet. You don't fall into the pit. And as you get a really good look of her, you have seen her before. You saw her on the beach. And what at first was a mirage, in the heat of battle, you saw her walking through the battle, everyone ignoring her. You saw her underwater. You felt her hand on your chest, gripping you by the neck and dragging you out of the water and dropping you on the beach. And when you woke up and you were spewing water out of your mouth, you saw her disappear into the waves. And there she stands. What do you do, friend?
Kind of just turn my head, not looking away from her, but turn my head kind of towards the others. Any of y'all see her, or is it still just me?
I'll lean in and
Who's-
look.
No one else sees her.
All I see is a scary room full of, well, dead things.
I'm gonna move towards her.
Okay. As you go to move towards her, she's on the opposite end of the room. You walk around the sarcophagi. You walk past the platforms that you now see have just a shallow, like a couple millimeters of water just on the flat surface, a mirror pool, if you will. And you walk to the final wall, and you're going to see the Blue Man group. He puts his hands down, and as he sees you and sees her, he's going to say, "She told us that you would come. And we've waited for you. Please help us." And he says it in a language that you understand, no longer this foreign language. And then you're going to see he is going to walk up into the corner. And as he walks into the corner, you'll see where all the skulls and the bones are on the wall. And he's going to walk into the wall and disappear for a moment. The rest of you see Camille has walked to the other side. What are you all doing?
I mean,
I'm with Savvy.
Abby's
Sorry.
gonna. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I assumed some of us were following after Camille.
Okay, buddy system.
Stick with Mercy.
Yeah.
I'm
Savvy's gonna
stick with Savvy.
And Savvy's gonna say to Hamish that draw your bow. Be ready.
Hey.
And Savvy is going to, while keeping her voice low, she is going to draw her sword and shield.
Okay.
Yeah. Hands kind of shaking, but I do what Savvy says.
Savvy, you also see that there's transmutation, or not, well, yeah, you do see, as your eyes kind of do their awesome magical pull, and you can sense that transmutation magic is coming from the second from the left sarcophagus, as well as necromancy. And Camille, as you go up to her, she's going to look down to you in a very airy, raspy, feminine voice. She's going to say to you, "This is my calling to you. I have kept you on your feet so that you can purge and bring balance to entropy, the natural order of things. These souls, they have waited for you, my champion, for over a millennia. Now prove to me that you were the right one. And as she looks down at you, the door closes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you're going to see the skull on the bottom left of the map start to peek its head out of the wall, and then a skeletal hand, and then another skeletal hand. And the skull shape itself is elongated and elf-like, and then the bones fall to the ground. And then to the north, the same thing. To the northeast, the same thing, as these skeletons start to come out of the wall. And I need you all to click on your tokens and roll initiative.
Let's go.
No, thank you.
Before we roll initiative, I just want to
Roll
point
the
this out.
20.
We can leave. We can just
No, we
look at our
can't.
token.
The
door-
No,
door.
look,
Just
but my token goes past the door. I know
Oh.
the door closed, but I could just move.
There's a tall rock there. It doesn't let you. Oh, wait. No, there's an
no.
actual door. There's an actual door.
Yeah. I'm just kidding. Fine. I'll play the game.
Camille, you unholy skank rolling. a
Oh my
20.
gosh, Cammy.
natural 20.
Very thematically appropriate.
That insult is becoming very apt, isn't it?
Unholy skank? Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess so. What are
Well,
you?
I have an
Don't
answer
answer that.
now. I have an answer now, I think.
I think a pal allowed it, but we'll
Okay.
find out shortly.
I'm thinking the patron saint of lost causes.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Have you ever witnessed somebody using their own religion as an insult? Yeah.
Okay.
Boom.
As she says this to you, Camille, you are my champion, and you must now prove that I did not waste my choice on you. Your first task is to free these souls of their curse. Put them at rest. And you're going to feel, and I'm going to meta table talk here for just a moment. I am going to cast your first spell, but I am not going to expend that spell slot because the DM is casting it, not you. And for those of you watching and for players, nobody knows what Camille is, what class Camille is. You are going to feel, as she looks at you, this magical force manifest that covers your entire body. And it is going to be this spectral frost. And as it covers you, you're going to feel invigorated and impervious to what is about to happen next. And as you see the skeletons coming out from the different corners of the map, you are going to see them not for what everyone else sees them as, but you're going to see these skeletons in their normal living form. And now it is your turn.
I will look to her and say, "This is a lot to drop on a man, but I do owe you one."
Okay.
I'm going to all the way up. There's a lot of. Okay, 10.
And if you can
That was a
describe
big
your
gap.
spells, if you do cast them as if they're the first time you've ever cast them, because they are.
Okay. That one's the closest to everybody, so I will.
Okay.
Stand right there
Okay.
and hold the attack action.
Okay.
With my spear. Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. So you hold your attack action with your spear.
Yep.
Hamish, you see these skeletons start to crawl out of the wall, hit the ground, and reassemble themselves and stand back up. You see that Camille was talking to someone. And now it's your turn.
All right. Not really sure who the heck Camille was talking to. So that's going to be a question for another time. I'm going to see Camille run towards the corner. I'm not sure if I've really seen all of the skeletons, but I can estimate that there's one over there. I'm going to maneuver over here, give myself better line of sight,
Yep.
take a shot.
Take it.
And, yeah.
A 22 hits.
Sweet. I'll take it.
Oh my gosh. Okay. And as you shoot this skeleton, you're going to hit it right in the jaw. The jaw's going to spit its head's going to fall on the ground, and that skeleton is dead.
Awesome. And can I say something to Camille
Yes.
really quick? Okay. What did you do? And that'll just be it.
You can answer, Camille, if you want.
I died, I think.
What?
Death looks good on you.
Okay. Savalia. Wave right. It is your turn.
I am gonna post Savvy up. Is this little pedestal over here?
Yeah.
How tall is it?
It's chest height.
Okay. I'm gonna say that she posts up right about here
Okay.
and readies an action to attack a hostile creature with booming blade if it enters her reach.
Okay. On their turn, they are going to begin to move up towards you. And this one is going to move up to you. You're welcome to take your shot with Blooming Blade as it...
Bam.
And then this one on the bottom is going to appear. And it is going to move. Here.
Oh.
Okay. And seeing just that you are surrounded by magic and your sense is kind of going crazy, you take a swing and miss, and as you do, it is going to swing back with its rusty claw, and it too is going to miss. And you now see that there are 3 skeletons that are in this room. Robin.
I will see that Savvy is swashbuckling against one of them. Hearing the clattering of bones behind me, turn around with my crossbow.
Yep.
And I'm gonna shoot at the one right behind us.
Okay.
See if I can do a
Kill
Hamish.
it. Do it.
Okay. A 19 hits.
Dude, we are the same.
6 piercing. Okay.
We're the same.
We're the same.
Okay, and as you shoot this skeleton, the arrow flies through it, and you see some of the bones go flying out of the back of this thing's torso, and it continues to walk towards you and Mercy. In-
Mercy! Mercy, kill it! And I give her inspiration.
Okay.
Mercy, it's dead.
Mercy, re-kill it! I do want to point out that when the crossbow bolt went through its ribcage, it made a funny noise like a xylophone. I thought that was quite whimsical.
I don't
Still,
think
I'd like
Rose-
you to finish the job.
Yeah, I'll try. And I will grab another firebolt and yeet it.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
A 24 hits. Okay. And with that, that skeleton falls to pieces. Anything
Great
else?
Teamwork. And we
Mercy
high-five
is
in
gonna
freeze
be
frame.
like, we need to get out of here, and then she is gonna start running for the door.
Okay. So you start running. Are you measuring right now? Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Okay. There it is. You did it. Okay. At the end of the round, you're going to see the sarcophagi
Yeah.
Assisses
Shit.
start to rumble. And as they're rumbling, you see the dust falling as the one on the left hits the ground. And you're going to see this skeleton come up out of their just
crap.
torso. And everyone sees it as a skeleton, but these skeletons look different. You see them with elf-like facial features. You see that they do have some skin on them, and they are adorned in beautiful seafaring regalia. Camille, they're going to look at you, and they're going to say, "It all went wrong. That cheap magician double-crossed us." And now it is your turn.
Okay. Hearing that Mercy declaring we need to leave and running for the door, Camille's just going to shout out, They're trapped here. We need to free them."
We are also trapped. We need to free us.
Camille's going to stand here, sort of trying to act as a barricade in front of Hamish. And he's going to point at this skeleton.
Yeah.
He's going to say, "That being said," pointing his hand and his spear, "you need to stay back." And as he does, his fingers are going to turn for a moment black and charred, just like hers, and this glowing red spectral maw, like just the upper and lower jaw of a skull, are going to shoot out from his hand and hopefully impact with the skeleton.
Okay. A 15 hits.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah. Okay.
7 points.
And as you hit this thing, its left arm and clavicle just and scapula fall off of this thing as it kind of continues to move forward. But that's not what you see. What you see is this thing in its normal skin and normal form. To you, they don't look dead, but you know that they are. And as you kind of look at your finger, the goddess is going to say, "This is exactly what I give you. Give more." Anything else?
Yeah, just in addition, he's gonna get knocked back 10 feet.
Oh, okay. I love it. And 10 feet back it goes.
And Camille's just going to stand there staring at his hand, and then once it goes back to normal, he's going to be there in the ready stance with his spear.
Okay. That's so freaking cool. Okay. Hamish.
Seeing that happen, I'm just going to say, by the name of the lost gods, what's going on here? And I'm going to shoot at the one by Savvy. And we'll see what happens. Okay.
Okay. That hits.
All right. Dude.
Yeah. That's amazing damage. So as you shoot your arrow, this thing right in the chest, the ribs implode, making the xylophone sound, and it crumbles.
We're the same. Mine did that too.
I kind of look at Robin, raise my bow a little bit, grab another arrow, and turn to Camille and say, "We're
What
gonna
idea?
talk after."
Okay. Savvy.
Question for the DM.
Yes.
So the vibes that this nasty thing is throwing,
Yeah.
am I correct to assume that those vibes are, I don't know, rattling around in these sarcophagi?
That's what it
That's
looks like.
big.
Aw.
Ah,
Thanks. What was the question? Is it rattling? Is that what you're saying?
I'm just okay.
Yes.
The same energy that's
Yes.
there. I mean, is it? I'm basically asking:
They
is
are-
it correct to intuit that the other sarcophagi are occupied?
Intuit it. Yes.
Okay.
Perfect.
At this
Perfect.
point, we'd like to thank our other sponsor, Intuit.
Yes.
Thanks, taxes.
Guys, if we keep
Okey-dokey.
making these jokes, nobody's going to sponsor us. It's free advertisement.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dang it, our Hyundai sponsorship.
No.
No.
Okay. So, seeing that the kind of coming to her senses and watching the skeleton get dropped by a deft arrow from Hamish, Savvy is going to turn and acknowledge Hamish with a nod. As seeing the sarcophagi beginning to rumble, she is going to rapidly move to Tomb Raider, like just kind of slide
Yeah.
to a stop in between these two. As she gets in between the two of these sarcophagi, I don't know if Robin or Mercy would see this, but she is going to plunge her sword into the ground. And even though it is stone, the blade is going to sink through into the stone. As it does, there's going to be a violent eruption of these dark tendrils that spew out from her blade to everything basically within a 10-foot radius, pulsing with this dull, almost ethereal purple light. She is going to activate Arms of Hadar. Now, what's important to note here is that it does not affect creatures I can see. It affects all creatures within 10 feet of her.
What the hell?
Creatures within 10 feet of her must make a strength saving throw.
Okay. And it's 10 feet.
Radius.
Okay, so is that big enough?
No, that's a 5-foot radius.
How about that?
There you go.
Okay, and I'm just going to move this to the back. How's
Little
that?
bit. Basically without the far edges.
Like that?
Less, because you're
Okay.
at 15.
You're at 15, but
Still.
it's enough to hit both the sarcophagi, I guess is what I was
Okay.
trying to say.
And what do they have to do?
Strength saving throw.
Probably
But
just
they're like-
die.
They're like super weak.
And what's the DC?
skeletons.
13.
Okay. The one, well, I'm not going to tell you what happens, but yeah, that happens.
So, to give you
Okay.
context, if they fail, they take full damage. If they succeed, they take half damage. If they fail, they also can't take reactions until their next turn.
Okay. Good to know. That is amazing. I just applied damage and they're not even in the fight yet. That's cool. All good. Good stuff.
Oh, they're in the fight.
Yeah, they're in the fight. How freaking cool is that? Okay. All right. Anything else? And you're standing in this too. So what does it look like with you in the middle of this?
Again, I kind of just see this as there's this network of, within a matter of seconds, and a network of these almost eldritch-like growths that have just sprang out across the floor, making their way into the sarcophagi that are kind of rattling up and shit.
Okay.
Like those intelligent slime molds.
Very much so.
Yeah.
I love that you pick up on a vibe that I'm going for here.
Okay. The Skellies are going to do their thing. And from the wall to the left, another one is going to pop its head out. And from the north, another one is going to pop its head out. And from the south, nothing's going to happen. And then this one is going to move up to you, Camille. This one's going to come up to you, Hamish.
Oh no.
And this one will show its face. And this one will show its face. And this one will show its face.
As this one, it's not letting me. This one. As it enters my range going for Ham, I'm going to use my Polearm Master attack.
The one on your right? This one?
That one, yes.
Okay, yes. Okay, go for it. A 16 hits.
Okay. 5 points of damage.
Okay. And your pole arm cracks at this thing, skewering it as it struggles to get past you to Hamish. It is then going to attack Hamish. And Hamish, it is going to natural 20.
Oh, no.
That's low.
Oh no! This is really sad because it has to re-roll.
Why?
Oh no.
Why? Are you silver
that's
barbing?
never
Are you?
fine.
Do you got a
Yes,
silver tongue?
yes.
Oh, hey, what? Hey, don't mess with my friend.
Oh my gosh.
It's really unfortunate that it had to happen at that moment.
I rolled a 19. It's fine.
At least it's not an
But
natural 20.
that 20.
That's not 20. I'll take it.
You take 9 points of necrotic damage from this thing.
Holy God.
I will take it.
Yeah,
As part of
that actually was good.
as part of that, I will give advantage to. I'll give it to Ham. Like,
All right.
Okay.
yeah, because I'll call out like, "Hey, don't hurt my friend. You got this, Ham. Give him one too."
Hey,
You're powered by friendship.
I'm just curious. Would I be utterly dead right now if he had rolled the nat 20? Because I feel like I would have been dead right now.
Yeah, making death saving throws.
You
It's
would-
different.
Necrotic damage, like.
It would have been close. It would have been close.
Okay.
Now, this one is going to.
Oh, and it was green. It was the green beastie boy that slapped me with that stinky
Yeah.
hand, right?
Yes, that's exactly who it was.
Okay, cool.
Okay. This one is going to swing at you, Camille, and you're able to use the back of your polearm to defend. And that one is not going to hit. These two showed their face, and that one showed its face. So that's it for the Skellies. So, Robin, you see that more of them have come out of the walls, and you see that 4 of them have come out of the sarcophagus as well.
The ones that came out of the wall, they don't move this round.
No, that was it.
Okay. Then I am going to. Let me just double check if this is an action or a bonus action. Okay. I'm going to, as my action, I'm gonna say, well, these skeletons that came out of these sarcophaguses, they look real dumb. They look kind of stupid, and and not great. And I'm gonna cast Bane. The 3 of them, the 3 excluding this one far over here. It's not letting me click.
The one
The
all
one
the way
on
to
the
the
far right.
Okay.
Yeah. So the other 3 have to make, I think it is charisma saving throws.
Okay. And what's the DC on that?
14.
Okay.
I don't know why it says my spell save DC is 6 when in the posted.
Got it.
And if they fail, they're marked and they roll a d4 and subtract that from all attack rolls and saving throws for the next minute.
Okay. I am just going to put this symbol on the ones that failed.
And tell me if they succeed or not.
The one right south of
never
you
mind.
succeeded.
Never mind. I already used my reaction this turn. I was gonna silvery barbs them.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I will give inspiration. So both him and Camille have inspiration. So I will give inspiration. Seeing all these tentacles appear around Savvy. Say, "Oh, Savvy, you doing okay there? You got this, pal. Keep it up." And you get inspiration.
Ratsier.
And I'm a run. I'm a retreat, and I'm gonna. This isn't an act. I'm gonna look so scared. Whoops. And so I'm running as far as I can this direction. I won't go my full movement. I'll just go 25.
It sounds like a performance to me. I insight. I roll insight.
Oh no! Don't hurt me. I don't want to be that far away. I'm actually gonna move right there.
Okay. Got it.
That's my whole turn.
Good job with that turn. And now it is your turn, Mercy, as you see what happened with Savvy in the middle, and one of them just right around the corner of that column you're standing near has come out of the sarcophagus.
Yeah, she'll because she was running, so she skids to a stop and assesses very quickly the situation, seeing that more skeletons are showing up. She reaches into one of her pockets and she grabs the glowing mushroom.
Okay.
Has it, tied, and then we'll throw it, right about here. I don't have the hang of that buttons. Right here.
Okay.
And I am casting Fairy Fire.
Okay. Okay.
Nice.
Yes.
So that is a 20-foot radius. So that will hit all 3 of these guys. Savvy, you're also going to need to make a dex save.
So it's a 20-foot cube, so 20 feet on each side.
I think it's just 20 feet across.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it'll hit me too.
No, so it's
No, it won't hit all. Yeah, I was gonna say
It's
the
this
face
big.
of the cube is 20. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I read that wrong then. Then I would hit it right on top of him, so it would hit.
Okay. Okay. So it hits all 3?
Well, it'd only be able to hit 2.
2
no matter
plus
what.
Savvy.
Not necessarily savvy.
Oh, the 2 on the
depending
right.
If it's
Yeah.
this one, then
Yeah.
yes, savvy. If it's this one, no savvy.
Okay.
No, it would be I'd
Okay.
probably do these 2.
They both rolled single digits. One of them rolled a natural 1.
So,
We take
for the next minute, all melee attacks against them are at advantage.
Okay.
Sweet.
Okay. So this one's got Bane and Fairy Fire on them. That's dope. Okay. I like how you made fairies out of, or Fairy Fire out of that. Cool.
Oh, any
Anything
attack
else?
roll. It's not just melee. It is any attack roll.
Okay. Good to know. Anything else from you, Mercy?
I'm backing the fuck up.
Okay. I'm okay with that. Okay. Camille, This one, as it's now close to you and has taken damage, you're going to see that it is wearing a necklace. And on that necklace is another piece of the sand dollar. The same sand dollar that one of the skeletons put on the pedestal. This one wears brightly around their neck. It's your turn.
Okay. Kind of focus to myself for a second and just verbally say like, okay, she said dig deep. She said go more. And he's going to look at that one and say, sorry friend, but she wants you to go back to bed. As his eyes are going to, he's going to very much strain as he tries to conjure this new magic. And his eyes are going to glow that same dull red that hers were. And I'm going to cast Hex on that one right there.
Okay.
We'll give it, we'll say disadvantage on strength.
Does it need to
checks,
roll for
I
that?
guess. No.
Okay, there's not a spell save DC on this?
Nope.
No.
Okay, got it. Okay.
And then I'm going with, that was my bonus action, and with my action, I'm gonna hit him.
Get him.
Please.
Yes.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
That's a good hit. That's a good hit.
Well,
We're happy with the hit.
12
Okay.
piercing.
that
and-
included your hex damage, right? Okay, good.
Yeah. 12 piercing, 3 necrotic.
Okay. As you hit this thing with your spear, it is going to crumple to the ground. It is undead dead.
Object interaction to grab its necklace.
You grab the necklace, you rip it off of this thing. You're now holding what looks to be like those best friend heart necklaces you share with your friend. A piece of what looks to be an old flat sand dollar shell.
He's got negative intelligence, so right now he's just holding it, looking around, trying to piece it together.
Piece it together.
Right to jail. Right to jail.
Inspiration. Inspiration.
Inspiration.
Good move. Good move.
That's me.
All right. Hamish, your turn.
I'm a lappa dong.
By the gods, man, what are you? As I drop my bow, grab my quarterstaff, and smack the skeleton in front of me.
Okay, let's see it. A 5, natural 1.
Oh,
I would like
no.
to use my inspiration, maybe. I doubt it'll
No,
help.
no, you have advantage from silvery barbs.
What I do?
You do?
You have advantage from silvery barbs. That's the second half of it. I give somebody disadvantage, and then I give somebody else advantage.
Oh,
You freaking saved him from a natural
better.
1.
Almost better.
That's better than a natural 1.
At least it's
That was
a natural
almost
one.
a 20. It wanted to be a 20 so bad.
What a team.
wow! It was.
Well,
it
Saved you
was
from
meant to
20
be.
and a nat 1.
It's
Wow.
a 9. It's a 9.
In
It's a
both
9.
in both instances, it changed the roll by 1 number. Just
I did
from
that.
20
I
to
shook my
19.
mouse. I did it.
Wow, that's silvery
Oh.
barbs, man. Wow. Okay. So what does a 9 get me?
A 9 misses. It eats your blade. No, I'm
All
kidding.
right, I for my bonus action, I'm just gonna do Hunter's Mark on. We'll do it on this homie right next to me.
Okay, Hunter marked it is. Let me put a target on his back.
And no, I want to do Hunter's Mark after my attack, not
Okay.
before.
Got it.
Good.
Okay.
There's no other way.
Okay. Savvy, you see that these arms have come out and have enveloped these 2 sarcophagi. What
It
are you
only
doing?
lasts for a round. So
Okay.
they just come out, they pulse, they fade. I guess it's not a persistent attack. If you want
Okay.
to leave some flavor text that the remnants are there, that's all cool. But
That's okay.
No persistent damage.
Okay.
Okay, show. Seeing that this one off here to the east gets lit up, she is going to run up and swing at that one.
Swing away.
And that's going to be with advantage.
Okay.
Oh. Six slashing.
Okay.
And that's Booming Blade, which will become relevant if it doesn't die.
It does not die.
Good. Well then,
Why is that good?
that was 10 feet of Savvy's movement. She is then going to spend, let's see, 15 and yeah, so she's going to move to here with her remaining movement.
Okay. And it doesn't have reactions because of the Arms of the Dark?
I don't know. You tell me. I don't know if it passed or failed.
This one did not succeed.
Well, darn it. Then it doesn't have a reaction.
Okay.
I was gambling on that.
Okay. It didn't hit. It is stun locked. Anything else for you, Savvy?
Nope.
Okay. It is the Skelly's turn. And this Skelly is going to swing at you, Camille. And we'll hit with a 13.
Nope.
This one will move up to you, Hamish. And it'll hit with a 16.
Barely.
Barely hits. Okay, you will take from that 4 points of piercing or slashing damage. This one will move up to you and swing at you, Camille. And 17 to hit.
That will hit, but I would like to use my Polearm Master reaction to attack it first.
Okay, it does 3 points of slashing damage. 16 hits.
16 to hit. Okay. So 7 points of piercing.
Ooh, okay, yeah. I would say it's bloodied, but it doesn't have blood.
Are we doing the damage type change on Armor of Agathis that we talked about?
Yes, we are. We changed it from frost to necrotic. Yes?
Yeah, so he's going to go ahead and take 5 points of necrotic damage for having the gall to hit me.
That wasn't very nice. It dies. Again. It crumbles. Okay. Well, that was that thing's move. And then this Skelly is going to move up to you.
Oh, no, it's not. Well, it might, but it's going to take damage. It's going to take 2 thunder damage.
What? Why?
Because of Booming Blade. If it moves voluntarily before its next turn, the Booming Blade goes off and it detonates. Booming Blade.
Okay, this one does the same thing. This one succeeded, though. This one succeeded.
It could. Well, I would put it this way: that thing can still move. It can still attack. It just takes the damage. That's
Okay.
all that I was really.
Does this one also take 2 damage, or do you roll again?
No. I don't have to. That one didn't get hit. Booming Blade
Okay.
is a single target.
Got it. Okay. And then this one is going to also move up. So,
No, thank you.
Mercy, you have 2 attacks coming towards you. The first one
No,
will hit
thank you.
with a 14.
Yes.
And if it's the one on the left, it's subtracted by 1.
13.
Still hits.
13 hits. Okay. You'll take 4 points of necrotic damage. And the one on the right... Wait. They both have disadvantage?
No, just the one. There's just one that failed the Bane.
Okay, got it. Okay. But doesn't... What does Fairy Fire do?
Fairy Fire just gives us advantage.
Gives us... Okay. So the second one will hit with a 19.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
And you'll take 6 points of necrotic damage.
I'm not doing good, guys.
Okay.
I'm not doing much better either.
This one up to you, Savvy, will swing and will hit with a natural 2. It does not hit.
That does not hit.
Okay.
No hit.
And that is it. for my skellies. It is now your turn, Robin.
I'm coming, and I run over to Mercy. I'm gonna.
Dang it.
I'm gonna come over to here, and I would like to drop my rapier on the ground.
Okay.
And as it hits the ground, I cast Thunder
Oh, I
Wave.
know. I was gonna say I knew it was Thunderwave.
They have to make a DC 14 con save.
Okay. That's a fail, and
Okay.
that's a fail. So two single-digit rolls on
You
that.
don't.
Oh,
You don't have to do that, Savvy.
Yeah, I do. It's each creature. You don't get to designate with Thunderwave. I know this spell well.
No, I'm not. I'm doing it to the two in front of.
He's aiming
Savvy.
it so it
And
just
Mercy.
hits the
Oh.
one.
So I'm going the
the two
opposite
that
direction.
hit me, that are in front of me.
Yeah,
Okay.
going the opposite direction.
Oh,
And
good.
the spell, just to show the spell description real quick, it does say, in addition, unsecured objects completely within the area of effect are automatically pushed 10 feet away. My rapier happens to be on the ground within the spell effect, and it gets thrown 10 feet.
that sounds like shenanigans. That sounds like shenanigans.
It does
Okay.
sound like shenanigans. So I don't know if you want
To be
the
fair,
rapier.
they're also getting pushed 10 feet away at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're gonna run into that pillar, and then
It's a font,
that,
but okay.
I just
that-
don't really. I really don't want you to skewer. I just really don't want you to skewer Mercy because that's what's gonna fucking happen here. You know that, right?
This
No,
is how
so
I
the-
die.
It's
Now,
a cube.
Not to kill Mercy, but it's a 15-foot. Oh, it's a cube. Sorry,
What I'm
was
saying
reading-
is,
I read
you
tone.
cannot. I'm just not to root against us here, but you can't argue that you control the direction of the rapier with pinpoint precision. That's some
Right.
horseshit. We both know it, right? So it's like this is going to come down to a luck roll. And I'm just really saying, do we want to commit to this? Because I think there's a more risk than what we actually perceive here.
I did not think of any of that. Mercy, I am
I
so
think-
sorry if I skew you.
This is how I die.
Okay. Well, it
Okay.
happens. It's happening.
I'll
Okay.
cast minor wounds on you. Don't you worry, or cure minor wounds.
You're gonna cast minor wounds on her.
Is-
That's all it's gonna take, honestly.
Yeah, it's a spell that I definitely have.
Okay. Okay.
So if they both fail, they're both shoved 10 feet in a straight line away from me. So they both pile up. You said they both failed?
Mhm.
So they both get rammed into that fountain, and then loose rapier goes flying in that direction.
Yeah, it
But
goes
does
flying.
specify. It does
Also, don't
specify. It
forget
does,
to roll
I think it
damage.
says a straight line. 10 feet away from you doesn't say straight line. Dang it.
Yeah. No, it doesn't. No, it's fine.
It doesn't.
Okay. I'll roll a
I
d4.
remember this
That's what I'll do.
because in a certain other campaign, I was punished very specifically for this kind of shenanigan.
Okay.
Could I roll for it or something? Could I roll like
that would
a,
be the thing I'm hoping
No,
for.
that's-
I'm really rooting that you can angle it.
That's what the DM just rolled.
Great.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
Here's what we're gonna do. First comes the thunder wave.
But it was my spell. Could I roll with like my spell casting modifier?
No. Here's what can
No.
happen though. This one is going to crash into this one, who's going to crash into this, and as it does that, this one will slump to the ground, dead. This one will take damage, not dead. And
Oh, I just realized something.
Mercy,
have
I
to
need
roll
you to make
concentration.
a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, fuck me.
Well,
Alright.
well, I would also like to argue, but rule of cool though.
It was cool. It was.
Wouldn't it be
First
really
of
cool
all,
if it
I
gets
do need to
skewered
roll
through?
a concentration.
Yeah,
to
list
see
your
if-
concentration first.
Yep.
Nat 20. That should have been your dex save, but that's okay.
Yeah.
And then
No. The concentration is for the.
the
Because I
constitution.
forgot to
Yeah.
roll it for when I was
Yep.
injured.
Yep, makes sense.
And then you said dex save.
Yes.
Oh,
There it is.
see,
You're
Good
gonna
night,
take
y'all.
2 points of piercing damage as this thing
I'm
flies
somehow
and
still
sticks
awake.
you right in the quad.
Just
As
Ace
just
Ventura
dust
style.
and Ace Ventura, yes. But you did manage to kill one, and as it slumps to the ground and as the spell ends, you see a necklace with another piece of the sand dollar. Anything else, Robin?
Oh mercy, I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness, and I give you inspiration as an apology.
Mercy. You have inspiration.
Cool. I'm casting Cure Wounds on myself
Okay.
because I don't want to die.
Yeah, that would be great.
Wow.
Okay. You're
a
up
solid
4.
roll.
Oh boy.
And you can't use inspiration on that spell, right?
No.
Okay. Okay. Just making sure. Anything else?
So,
Mercy's dead.
that was
She
my
can
action
be.
to cast. That was my action, so I don't think I have any bonus actions at this moment in time.
Okay.
I did not prepare well for my spells today. It's fine.
Okay. So, at the top of the round, we are going to take a break. And we're going to go to our halftime show, the Fireweed Inn and Tavern, hosted by Soren. Do we know, did Hayden make it?
So I was
He
messaging
made
you
it.
about that.
Yeah, he says he's here.
He is here. Okay, is he ready?
Hey,
Yeah.
Hayden was just waiting to jump in, so didn't mess up cameras.
Okay, have him jump in, and I will stop sharing screen, and then we'll move over. While we're waiting for this to happen, let me stop sharing. Okay, and all right, that fixed it perfectly. Good first half, guys. This is epic and freaking deadly. Big shout out to Constantine and Ransom Pig for helping me design this specific encounter.
Thanks, guys.
Yep. We're going to go over to the Fireweed and Tavern, hosted by Hayden and Soren.
All right. Hello, everyone. We want to welcome you all back to the Fireweed Inn and Tavern. I'm your host, Soren, and this is my co-host, Hayden. So this is our show within a show, and we appreciate you all joining us today. So today we will be answering some more puzzling questions with our expert knowledge of D&D. But before we do, we'd like to give a shout out to some talented artists. So as you may have already noticed, in the background of our tavern, we have some artwork hanging up. This is courtesy of Puckwudgie and Soft Brambles.
If you guys are an artist and you create fan art of our characters, we would love to see it. If you visit our gaming-related Discord, you may post your artwork in the community art channel, and you might be able to see it within the next coming episodes.
That's right. So for formatting purposes, landscape orientation is preferred, but it is not required. And if you do share your fabulous art, it may be featured in our tavern here.
Yes. Now, on to those D&D questions. Did you mention
Alright.
those?
Yes. We're
Okay,
going to take
cool.
some... Oh, I don't think I did.
No?
No, I did. I did.
Okay.
I read your I read your part.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Yes. So, our first question. What is the difference between a troll and an ogre? Okay. So, I got this one.
Are you sure?
Trolls are usually super colorful and they tend to sing a lot, which can get kind of annoying. And ogres live in swamps and they don't take too kindly to visitors unless you happen to be a very persistent donkey.
A persistent donkey. Okay.
Yep.
Nice. Can I ask? No. Next question. What's the craziest thing you can cast with minor illusion? Okay. So
Okay.
everyone will be proud of me. I've been doing some homework. I was
Oh.
invited to another D&D group where I could watch and listen in. So I do know that with minor illusions, it can either be sound or visual. With sounds, it can be a quiet whisper to a screeching scream. Both absolutely terrifying. But I do know for visual illusions, cannot affect any of the senses but visual. So if you wanted to emotionally damage someone, you could probably use a visual illusion of someone dead.
Oh,
I would say that's the craziest.
wow, devious.
I think.
You could really get into their head.
To the right? Am I there?
Yes, you're there. You're there.
Okay.
Okay. So
I'm
another.
trying.
Are you good?
Yeah.
Okay. Another question. What kind of damage does a black dragon's breath do? And provide your reasoning. Okay. Because of my astute observations of a local night fury, I know that black dragons have plasma blasts that deal lightning damage.
Okay. Okay.
I had to.
Oh, this is a good one. If I cast Levitate on Hamish, how far would I be able to throw him? It depends on how much you trust the little man. I'm kidding.
Oh my
Farthest
gosh.
you can- The farthest you can throw him is probably across a room. A large room. He is tiny.
Oh my god. Wow. Wow, so we are advocating for throwing Hamish. That is
Yes. I hope it happens.
that is fantastic. Alright. With consent of course. Alright, another question. Please explain what the following acronyms stand for. I picked 3 of these. TCE, VGM, and TSR. So TCE stands for typical cleric energy. Okay. So, you know, that one's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Yeah. VGM stands for the Vengeful Game Master. Okay. So, you know, when you got some stuff going on and you feel like the GM's trying to get revenge on you, that's it right there. That's a
It
VGM.
happens.
Gotta look out.
It happens all the time.
Yep. Don't make your GMs mad. Well, you can. It's very fun. And TSR, this is my favorite one. TSR stands for That's So Robin.
That's so Robin. That's good. I'm gonna use that now. That's so Robin.
That's
TSR.
Robin. TSR.
What's more important, charisma or strength? Are you banging with your crotch or your fist? Personally, I think charisma will get you out of everything or into everything. So, charisma.
I can't breathe. Hold on.
Too soon? Too much?
Wow. That's amazing, actually. Wow, okay. I'm just gonna breathe. Alright. Another question. How many kobolds would it take to create a deadly encounter for 5 level 20 adventurers? So, like, personally, I feel like you need at least a couple hundred. I mean, if you really want like an exact number, I'd say around 227 kobolds, right?
Are they that
If they're
weak?
in like, what?
Are they that weak?
I don't know. I mean, just 5 level 20 adventures. I mean, they can put some pretty impressive damage in. So, you know, I mean, and if they're in trench coats, and they roll deception really well, maybe like 173. Or like if they're all in one giant looming trench coat, maybe like 99. You know?
Like kids trying to sneak into the movies.
Yeah, but like in a battle, you know?
Oh my god. That would be like you just see one big figure wearing a trench coat. You pop it open, stab it, thinking it will be dead. No, kobolds.
Yep. It's
Jump
just
out.
gonna unravel like, you know, Oogie Boogie from Nightmare Before Christmas, okay? And it's just gonna be kobolds everywhere.
Next question. Goblins and kobolds are common first level enemies, but which is scarier in a group? Well, personally, goblins seem kind of normal to me. Last I heard, kobolds are tiny dragons, so they look like they'll bite your face off. So
Makes sense.
I would go with kobolds. How do you pronounce it? Kobolds?
Kobolds?
Yeah, those are more terrifying. I would
Yeah.
scream.
I mean, yeah, if they're in a giant looming trench coat or in many trench coats, that is, you know, it's pretty terrifying, okay? Can you imagine 99 of them? Or
Can we
even
have-
173 in a giant one?
Can we have someone make fan art of that?
Oh my gosh.
Just one kobold. I don't know if you could make, you know,
I
99.
kind of want to draw that now.
Please?
Just make a painting, like
I would love
just
that.
full painting, a mural of just this giant looming trench coat with like kobolds falling out of it. This is like intense battle scene.
Oh my god.
It'd be pretty crazy.
Let's see what chat has to say.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Default player says, great definition. Jiggly Cheeks says, I'm his hero. Well, were my responses on par tonight? Good to hear.
Hate it.
No, kidding.
Hate it.
What? What?
I'm sorry. Okay.
Did I miss something?
Okay. It's giggles or giggle cheeks.
What is it? No, I was reading defaults and then giggles.
You know, you said jiggly cheeks. Oh my god.
I'm awake, guys. I'm awake.
Okay.
Apologize.
No, it's okay.
We've been working together for all of us have been working together for almost a month, and I'm already still getting names wrong.
No, you're good. That was the best way you could have pronounced that. Okay. Oh. Oh my goodness. Jubilant giraffe. Persistent donkey. Yeah, for Shrek. Oh my gosh.
And I'm fitting this.
Right, Fantasy Shrek, sorry. Mr. Minnie Mopsy, that's what the kids called me in high school. Oh my goodness. Hello, Mr. Minnie
Same.
Mopsy. Oh, great timing popping in right when we were... Oh my gosh.
Sorry, I did not mean to delete that. Oh,
Wow, you deleted Jiggly Cheeks?
I didn't mean to.
Oh,
I'm learning. I'm growing.
look at that. Goodness. Oh, wow.
The double attack on Jiggles.
Yeah, that's right. That's a double attack right there. You just... Oh my
Can't
god.
believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh. Now that I'm gonna try to catch my breath. So, thank you all for hanging out with Hayden and I at Fireweed Inn and
Thank you,
Tavern. Thank you so much for your patience at the beginning with our technical difficulties.
I apologize.
No worries. We wanted to take a moment to recognize those who popped in chat so far today and some of the followers gained so far in our 5th episode of Gaming Related.
Please forgive us if we mispronounce your name or anything we say tonight. We will try our best to get them right. First up, we have D38 Boss,
Double Breaker,
Basic Servan,
Mr. Mini Mopsy, Jubilant Giraffe, and the rest of the cast and crew.
Awesome. Well, those of you returning, welcome back, and those who are new to gaming related, welcome. Before we direct your attention back to Monk and the lead cast, don't forget to check out our social media platforms on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and Discord for clips, announcements, and other fun content.
As always, thank you all for joining Hayden and I at the Fireweed Inn and Tavern for our 5th intermission show. We hope to see you next Wednesday at the same time. And without further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy the second half of Gaming Related.
No,
I'll
I
make
love
fun
it.
you
It's-
jiggles from
it
now.
is-
There's,
it is
I've never.
amazing.
Change your Discord name right now.
Nah, I've had this name for like 20 years. I'm not fucking changing it.
When you get older, everything jiggles. 20 years is a long time. Soren, Hayden, thank you as always. That was spot on. Well done. And Hayden, no worries on the technical issues. That's what gaming related is all about, right? I want to show you something very cool. I was playing with channel points, and I don't know how many channel points you guys get, but if you
I spent
spend
some.
3,000 of them, you get to change the color of the flames. Check this out. The flames.
Ah!
You see that?
Ooh.
You
Pretty
see
cool.
that? Yeah.
Magic
Yeah.
Jinxie.
Jinx.
I did that.
Jinx.
I did that.
You were.
He's a witch. Not saying anything.
Fancy.
And you
Toxin is
could too.
muted.
It doesn't take long. Ooh, and All right, let's put him back.
It matches the necrotic vibe that's happening in the session as I'm almost to death. What?
Yeah.
I am
Oh,
almost.
you want me to turn them on here too? Okay. Ooh, they're on here too.
Ooh.
You accrue channel points just by watching the stream, so you all are getting channel points right now.
Thanks, Oprah.
Camille, get serious, man. We are fighting really
Mercy's life.
awesome.
I mean, we really are like not in a great spot right now. Just to acknowledge that.
No,
Not in a
I'm
good
in
place.
danger.
I feel awesome.
Mercy's been abused. I've been abused.
I mean, look at this family,
I'm being
guys.
abused right now.
Look at this family. Just look at them. They're so amazing.
The second one from the left, I don't like it. I don't like that one especially.
Good. I'm gonna mess that one up this next turn.
All right, Camille, it's your
Hi.
turn.
Okay, I'm going to start by stepping right here.
Okay, and does it get an attack of opportunity, or are you going to do some shenanigans on this thing?
No, he can do whatever he wants.
Okay, he'll swing and hit with the 7.
Gotcha. Not gonna lie, was kinda hoping
You
you
were-
would hit me.
Did I make you upset with that? I'm sorry I
I knew
upset
that.
you.
I knew that. Calculator risk.
Yeah, that was important to the plan. I'm gonna Ham's also not looking good, huh? Just
I mean-
like I don't need to know how he's doing medically. He doesn't look happy.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, I was gonna try to help Mercy, but I can't leave Ham with 2 skeletons.
Okay.
Fine, put me back in, coach. All right, I'm gonna hit him.
You got out just to get back in? I like the way you. I like the way
One
you
more
talk.
job.
One more.
Take me out, coach.
They keep pulling me back in.
Oh! What the heck?
Let's go.
Okay. Okay.
my skeletal goth mommy is watching over me.
She is, and
God,
she's.
and we love her.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, man.
All right.
Yikes!
It did not take that much, but since mommy's watching, let's get a
She's proud.
let's get a good view of mommy again, cause.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
I feel uncomfortable.
Okay.
I'm feeling
Good.
very comfortable with the energy.
That's common sense.
We
All right.
we took this weird directions left and right.
It's those warlocks. I'm telling you, they're always up to shenanigans and tomfoolery.
It's true.
What? Warlocks plural?
Okay.
What?
I'm not sure what you're referring to.
So, I'm gonna have to change your title. Yeah. To human
Wait,
not
we're
question mark.
official.
We're official.
I mean,
thought it was the
Arbor,
spilled the
Agathis,
beans.
and Eldritch Blast. Kinda.
Wait.
And Hex.
Yeah, but Hayden
Standard
doesn't know that, and neither does
It's like-
Soren.
It's like the trifecta.
Next
Yeah.
session, we'll ask them what class do you think he is, and he has to roll with it.
To be fair, Ham
You're a
doesn't know.
druid.
Yes.
Toxin knows. Ham doesn't know.
That's why I
Ham's
used
just
the
terrified.
quarterstaff. The metal is anathema. How much would that suck all of a sudden? Secret druid.
All right.
It's been hidden this whole time. I'm just a fighter. Like, most anticlimactic reveal.
There was a part of me that was banking on that revelation. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, it's
Human
going
fighter.
there. It's just go human fire. Do it.
All right, I'm gonna hit this guy that's still assailing Ham in the butt with my Polar Master.
Touch it. A 16 hits.
Yeah,
Touching him.
gonna-
Okay. 3 damage. Very cute.
And then
I like it.
I have 10 feet of movement left, so I'm gonna do that. If you'd like to,
He would like to, and he hits with an 18.
there you go.
Heyo.
Are you happy with that? Because
I
he's
am.
going to do 3 points of slashing damage.
Cool. He'll take 5 points of necrotic damage.
Yeah, he doesn't like that. He doesn't like that. Okay.
And then I'm going to.
And then you're gonna
step
move back.
away.
Next to it.
Then I move back in. No. No, I'm gonna move away and still holding the
Yeah.
the necklace in my hand. I'm just gonna shout across the room. I think it's some sort of ceremony. The necklaces on the platforms. And that's it.
Okay. Hamish.
By the lost gods, what is it that you're saying? Necklaces and platforms. As I smack the skeleton that's abusing me.
No.
Wait, you have inspiration though.
No, he used that
I
already.
used it.
Oh, I thought. Oh, because never mind. Sorry, I thought you did.
BBT Brodox. Damn it. I practiced in my mind. I practiced so many times. I practiced.
Oh my gosh.
No, you said it right the first time.
Brotox.
You said it right the first time. Nope, it was the first
Thank
time
you
did
for
it
the
right.
Yeah.
prime. You're amazing. I'm sorry. Damn it.
So,
Fuck.
so, but
It's
but
it's
it
the thought
hits
that
though,
counts.
right?
Thank you. Okay.
But a 10 hits though, right?
10 does not hit.
Dang it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, and when I didn't mention this before, just because I kind of forgot, but can I move my hunter's mark to the next skeleton?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hunters, man, you're
You're doing it
notorious
right.
for doing this.
You're doing it right every time. Attack
Thanks,
then.
buddy.
You're doing so good, bud.
It doesn't-
Keep it up.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to actually roll that. I was trying to read the. Anyways, my turn's done. Ham's freaking out. People are like oozing blood.
Wait, do you do 3 damage to it with your hunter's mark?
No, no, I was trying to read the spell and I accidentally clicked on.
Would you have had the target been on it? No? Okay,
What?
great.
No, that's
No.
not how Hunter's Mark works.
Maybe with advantage.
No.
Oh.
Okay.
Maybe with a magical rapier flying through the air.
No, that's
Yeah.
still in
We
my
did
leg.
Bring it.
You and
Ricochets
Savvy
off on the
need to
wall.
have a talk later.
We did get a sub that distracted the skeleton somewhat.
Beautiful.
Ham, Jiggles has a point. Make sure to move your hunter's mark over to Mercy before you do anything crazy.
You're right. You're right. This is on me.
Okay, Savalia, your turn.
Chevalier.
Yeah. Mercy's looking bad, huh? Mercy's looking real bad, right?
I'm bloodied.
Yeah.
Okay. 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 Give me a second here.
Blood loss is a thing.
No. Oh,
I'm also
no.
looking really bad. I got hit by a rock earlier in the cave, and I'm still trying to recover.
Did you take 1 point of damage?
Yeah.
I see that you did that. Okay.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Jiggles rolled 1 point of damage, so I took 1 point of damage.
It was a kindness, a mercy. Not
It was
mercy,
a mercy killing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, I'm the one who threw the rock, actually.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have Savvy move to right about. Well, I guess I don't need to. Right here about here.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'm gonna booming blade this one.
And then. Okay.
And then I'm gonna do this.
A 16 hits.
16? Okay. 11.
All right. How do you want to do it? How do you want to kill this thing? This Skelly.
I think that this is more just that it's standing up after having been clobbered by its buddy, because this is all happening from a simultaneous time frame, right? Like everything's kind of unfolding at once.
Yeah.
And as it's just starting, it's almost comedic. It uses its hand to brace up against this pedestal, trying to rise itself to a menacing position. And then Savvy comes and just, as she's running over, cleaves its head from its shoulders, and it kind of tumbles down. That's it.
Yes. Okay. You see the necklace on its person. Yet another
And the-
quad
and the
piece.
Yeah, the necklace, conveniently, with the head being severed, tumbles 5 feet to the right onto the pedestal.
Yeah, you know what? If Robin's gonna do it and do weird things, yeah, it lands on the pedestal and
It lands on the mysteriously.
yeah.
Hold on.
Will you draw
my
it for us, Savvy?
shenanigan- my-
Draw the pendant.
I described my shenanigan in the same way, and mine stabbed an ally.
I rolled a 1.
Mine is not a weapon. It is a literal object. I was not shenaniganing for damage. I'm shenaniganing to keep you alive, you motherfucker.
It's a team sport, guys. We're doing great. Okay, anything else for me, Savvy?
Yeah. Despite Robin's just very ungrateful attitude there.
Hey,
Fucking-
Savvy,
The
you're amazing. I turn around, there's somebody behind me.
the audacity of this. Sam's gonna move back.
To there. Okay.
Oh, I'm so glad you're here. I was worried I was gonna be alone with this thing.
Okay. On the Skelly's turn, 2 more of them are going to show up from the south as they come crawling out of the wall.
Fuck.
And this one is going to swing at you, Hamish. And it is going to hit with a natural 2.
Yeah, that's a crit for me.
Okay. And then this one will swing at you, Robin. And as it swings, it'll hit with an 18. The one to the southeast of you, or southwest of you.
As it's swinging, I'm negotiating. I'm like, are you sure you don't want to attack my much more capable friend here?
I think it does. I think it does want to attack. It does want to attack its more capable friend.
You'll take 4 points of necrotic damage.
I've learned statistically that's like 25%.
Yeah.
Gracious GM, would you let me fall prone and like, oh, that hurts so bad, and like overplay how painful I am and pretend to faint?
Who are you pretending for?
The zombie.
Yes, you absolutely can do that thing. Take a stage dive.
Yeah. I do it.
Yeah.
Count as a seduction
Do
roll.
it.
Oh my gosh.
What the heck, man?
My
You look-
biggest regret here is that this is deception and not performance, where he is an actor.
I'm so sorry though. I should have done performance.
It's fine. It's fine. No, it's fine.
Just my disappointment.
Everything's fine.
You are going to roll like Keanu Reeves, his stunt double, down the escalator, and you're gonna do this amazing feint, and you fall with a heavy thud, and it shocks everyone. Everyone's like, "Oh my gosh!" Check his pulse. I think he's got sleep apnea. Please check him. Roll him on his side.
So just to be clear, we see him drop, and it looks like he's down for the count. Is that right?
It does kind of look like that. Yeah.
All right.
Wait,
All right.
Insight.
Some
How much-
skeletons
Okay.
are gonna die.
Oh, mercy. Rosa 21. Wait, what is
Yes.
You're not fooling any living person, I'll tell you that. Except, let's see it, Hamish. Except for Hamish. You're fooling Hamish.
Oh my god, Hamish.
Savvy loses the contest. Savvy is convinced that Robin just died, which is go figure.
Okay.
Sorry, how much damage was it? Did you say 4?
Yes. All right.
All right.
We're losing it. We're losing it. We're losing it. Okay. We're back.
No,
we're
we're
back.
actually winning. We're
gaining
doing
it.
okay.
We're
doing
gaining
okay.
it.
Wait, is that... Wait, whose turn is it? Shit. Robin, is it your turn? You're on the...
No.
Okay.
No,
Mercy.
That's why I asked special permission to do it.
Oh, okay. So
Well, you
my
go after
turn?
the skeletons. Have you gone yet? Robin?
Me?
I thought his turn was falling on the ground.
Is that what you did for your
Oh.
turn?
Oh no, I didn't realize it was my turn.
It is actually your turn.
Oh, okay.
Just immediately
Yeah.
gets back up.
I stand back. I'm like, I'm
JK.
sorry, everybody. I think I'm gonna lay on the ground a bit
Bye, BBT.
more because
Sorry.
I guess I do have a dagger. It's like I'm out of melee weapons.
Yeah. Just pull it out of Mercy's leg.
Yeah, Mercy, come over here. I'm going to hold my action to shoot the skelly person if it attacks one of my friends. I'm going to shoot it with a crossbow if it attacks one of my friends, but I'm going to lay prone and pretend to be dead.
No, you're okay. I'm going to prone you.
Awesome.
I'm prone you just like that. You're prone now. Okay.
Okay.
Madison.
How does that look with you falling prone, but with your crossbow at the ready?
I'm dead, tongue hanging out. I'm holding the crossbow pointed, perfect aim.
The fact that I'm believing this is even worse.
I know.
No, it's even better.
All right, Mercy, save us. Please.
Sure. I will grab the other necklace from the dead guy,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna use my action. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna use another firebolt. I clicked it. I don't know why I clicked it twice, but all right.
We'll take the 14. We'll take the 14.
Oh.
Are we gonna take the 14?
We have to.
It was the first one.
This is the
The
way.
first one.
The
This
14
is
I'm a
the way.
simple creature. I see green, I celebrate.
This is the man. Yeah,
pretty colors.
I am gonna.
I'm a
firebolt
sucker
the
for
one
pretty
that's in
colors,
front of
it's true.
Savvy.
Okay.
And you said that hits, so
Yeah.
there's some fire.
How do you want to do this?
What?
Yeah. He's been messed up by everything that's happened up until that point. So, yeah.
Oh, Well, I was more focused on solving the puzzle, so I didn't think that far ahead.
Yeah, so you don't even look, you just toss it.
No, Mercy was literally
casually.
grabbing the necklace, throwing it, and then she was making a run for
How
it.
badass is that you're not even looking at what it's doing?
15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
So she's trying to get towards one of the other pedestals.
Yeah, you'll see there's 2 skellies down there.
Oh, fuck me.
Okay.
That's my
They're
turn.
about to.
I'm not saying okay to that. I'm saying okay, let's move on. Camille, your turn.
Hello.
Hi.
Move 1 space up. I will use my bonus action to move Hex to this man here,
Okay.
and hopefully blast him miles and miles away from my good friend Hamish.
Okay, we're gonna hex him. I don't know what symbol I use, but he's hexed.
Okay. Yeah, so reach out with that charred hand and blast that red skeletal maw as I vamp while I find the button.
Oh, I thought that was a 5.
I'm so glad it wasn't though.
Okay.
Wow.
Sheesh. Sheesh. You don't.
Wow.
Excessive.
Wait, I got this. Is it hexagon?
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
No, that ruined the
right to
vibe.
jail.
That killed the vibe.
It is taking every ounce of my power to not use the Discord soundboard right now.
No, no. Don't even mention it. Don't even mention it.
It's so bad.
Don't.
Oh, I'm hovering over it.
Don't do
Me
it.
too.
Do not. Camille. They're copyright.
Alright.
You can't. We'll be banned.
Oh no.
There you go. There you go.
Is that true? Will we be banned?
Yes.
No, it's not true, but don't tell default.
I will roll for it. This is my roll. Yes, it's true.
Okay, I'll move a little
That
bit
is a pretty
farther
good roll.
up.
Okay.
I will place the necklace on the mirror pool.
Okay, will you draw it for me, please?
I will do that.
Okay, great. And then what?
That's it, right there. It's so beautiful.
Okay.
And then I will just start to move my way back down.
Downtown.
And that's everything.
Okay.
Best.
Hamish, your turn.
All right. I'm not sure if I can see these guys down here.
Yeah, you can.
All right, I'm gonna move my hunter's mark to this guy down here
Okay.
for my
Doing
bonus
it in
action.
the wrong order, bud. Wrong order, bud.
And I'm gonna reach down, grab my bow, and say, and Robin, I'm coming. And I'm gonna run over to
I'm
Robin.
fine, bud. I'm fine. I just didn't want that one to hit me. Oh, I'm all good, bud.
I run over to Robin, and as he's talking, and I'm gonna just make sure he's okay. Give him a once over, and assuming he's good, just be like, it can be, and sporting lots of wounds, looking
Yeah.
rough.
Yeah.
Hamish is just concerned for Robin. Is just like, it'll be all right. Sometimes the stress can get to you, but we'll be okay.
Oh, and I reach up and I cup his face. Genuinely, bud, I'm fine. I like it was just a little scratch. I just didn't want him to hit me again, so I pretended I was asleep.
I'm gonna stand up and if it's all right, take a pot shot at this guy. I put a hunter's mark on.
Yes, it is okay.
All right, perfect.
Yeah, that'll do. That'll do.
All right.
Simply Sarah, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the shenanigans.
Oh, did it do hunter's mark twice? All right.
Yeah.
All right, so you're hitting the one on the one you hunters marked, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and that one will take 10 total damage.
Yep.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, as soon as it stands up out of the pile that it came out of, it crumbles again. It is dead.
Perfect.
You done it.
Perfect.
Savvy, your turn.
So just to be abundantly clear, Savvy has had no such fruit-induced hallucinations, has seen no visions of people dropping necklaces onto pedestals. In fact, if we're going to be entirely honest, anything that's happened up till now is just pure coincidence and luck. She has no idea what necklaces are doing or where they should be, because that would feel like meta knowledge to me. So instead, Savvy sees that Robin is just fine, and totally that's what she waited to do, was to verify until Robin was fine before she darts off in the direction of a very wounded Mercy to make sure she does not also die.
Okay.
So she gets to there.
The only hint I'll give you is that Camille called something out in his southern twang.
Didn't make sense to Savvy, and that sounded like human nonsense to her. So.
Yep, straight up.
You
hear
do
that,
see
Camille?
Mercy holding, when you do run up, you do see Mercy holding a necklace, though.
I mean, again,
You guys
Savvy
can talk
has no
if you
idea
want.
what this means.
Yep.
Doesn't know what it means.
In all
I mean-
fairness, neither does Camille.
I'm
That's
Robin
right.
knows exactly what's going on.
Mercy
We've
thinks
seen
it's
this
a puzzle
before.
and is trying to solve it.
I'm
And is
getting wrecked
also
by skeletons.
trying not to pass out because
I guess-
of blood loss.
So as Savvy is running past Mercy, she'll say, "What are you doing? Why are you going? There's one right down there."
4 pedestals. 4 necklaces. Probably unlocks the door.
DM, may I ask permission to make a check to interpret that nonsense puzzle?
Yeah, make an intelligence check.
Okay. I don't think she gets it.
A 10?
You want to
No.
spend your inspiration on this?
Yeah, I don't actually. It's so unplanned. Like, if I had my authority, which I'm really just trying to do, I'm just trying. It's D&D, so I say it and it happens. Savvy has no idea what the fuck you're talking about. She
Yeah.
thinks you're hallucinating from pain.
Yeah.
But she does see the menacing skeleton that is menacingly approaching from a menacing fashion. Most menacingly. And she readies her blade. She's gonna swing at it if it comes in range.
Deal. Okay.
That's her turn.
The Skellies are going to make a move. And the move that they choose to make...
Is thriller. Fantasy thriller.
No.
Fantasy thriller.
Okay. Wait for it, guys.
Look, Hamish, your hunter's mark was already... Oh, it disappeared.
It disappeared.
Aw.
Okay. You're
Dang
going
it.
to see another skeleton come out of the out of the wall to the north. You're going to see that one is going to come out to the south. And the one that was already out will make a move. And it is going to dash to get to you. And it is within melee of you.
Well, it
Savvy.
sure is. It sure is. So we're gonna hit it with a booming blade. That one.
Boom.
Boom.
Oh,
A
we
10
did
does not hit.
We don't hit it with a booming blade.
We do not.
She's-
Do you want to use your inspiration?
I don't know if I do actually. Yeah, sure. Why not? It's a D6, right?
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
it is a D6.
oh, okay.
Hey!
That does hit. Yeah, that does
Yeah.
hit.
There
That,
we
that does
go.
boom. That does boom.
It does
It's-
do a boom.
it's
But
an
does
eight.
it blade?
Shit.
It does an
8?
8. It does an 8.
Ah, okay. Yeah, no, it's not happy about that. It
Yeah.
is. It is a sad
I bet it's
sailor.
not. I bet it's
I
not.
hate to do this, but I also had a held reaction that if a skeleton tries to attack one of my allies, they shoot it.
Okay, go
Did
ahead.
it try to
That's
attack
true.
me yet? Because didn't it dash to get there?
You're
Well,
right.
he did
That's
say
No, it
try.
did. It didn't attack. It just dashed. So it used its
Good point.
action.
Also,
was my bad.
technically
That was
out
my
of
bad.
line of sight.
He
We
did say
maintained the
tries.
Actually,
Stop.
We maintained the rules so they're not maintained against
Stop.
us. You know how this
We're
works.
no, we're not doing that.
I do want to throw out there. Technically, you can release a held action early.
Says who?
The book.
Which one?
That sounds like
The
tomfoolery.
main one,
The Book of Tomfoolery and
but
Cheats.
ultimately it's God.
If you want, do the damn thing. Send it.
I'm sending it. I have permission.
Send it.
I'm doing it. It's happening. It's coming. Wait
Get
for it.
good, says Ransom Pig. I'm sorry, Pig. I'm trying. A 14 hits.
Yay!
Yay!
And a...
Yay!
Yeah.
And it does the xylophone noise.
What does that sound like, by the way?
Never gonna give you up.
That's the one. Yeah, I'll give you purple fire for that.
It actually, what is it? It sounds like Flight of the Bumblebee. Is that?
Fantasy. Okay, that's it for the Skellies, which means Robin, it is now your turn.
I pat. Hey, mission. I
Oh,
say,
no,
"Okay,
it's not it for the Skellies. I'm so sorry. That's not it for the Skellies. That's not it. I said it's not it.
Oh no.
This one gets up.
What?
It
And-
still has the necklace.
No!
And this one gets up.
Oh no!
Oh, they're all getting up.
Oh.
I pretend to be dead again.
No!
I pretend to
We're
be dead
learning.
again.
We're learning. That's what's happening. We're
Okay.
learning.
Okay.
Oh, I'm
Now,
gonna bip bone.
As it gets up, I can't believe I almost forgot this. This one is going to swing at you, Hamish, because Robin's on the ground still.
Oh no! Yeah, I unmarked myself.
Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
Okay, you take 3 points of necrotic damage, and then this one is going to move towards you, Robin.
I'm still on
And
the ground, and I look. No,
Okay.
I actually want you to hit me instead. No, I want you to hit me.
the platform.
Come on, I want you to hit me.
19 to hit,
Yeah, that does hit.
6 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh, now I'm not looking good. Now I'm looking
No, I do have to ask
Yes.
a question.
But his
Yes.
head
Hold
rolled
on.
off.
I'm pulling it up really quick.
Okay.
I don't want to sound like a complete idiot.
Yeah, go ahead, do the thing.
I got the glasses ready.
If its head rolled off, then the necklace. Who has the necklace? You do, right,
Necklace is
Mercy?
On the... No, I have the other one's the one that's
Yeah,
still
this one's.
down.
So was that
The one that didn't get up. I have that one's necklace.
Okay. The one that
So was
didn't
that-
get up.
Well,
Because
to
the
be
one
clear,
that did get up, its
Yeah.
necklace is on the platform.
Okay. Okay.
So
Then
neither of those have their necklace.
there.
but again,
I have that one's necklace.
You do. Okay. You do.
Okay.
okay, so it has nothing to do if it's wearing the necklace. They have to be in a place. That's what we learned. But
Yes.
Savvy has no idea because she just swings a blade real good.
Real good. Real good.
Yeah,
It's not good.
I was gonna
It's
say
not
he's
gonna-
got advantage. That the skeleton has advantage on him.
Yeah, he used it. It.
Okay, good.
They
I
used
just
it.
wanted to be sure.
Yeah.
It's
no.
not
you're-
going to change anything, but that one particularly had Bane, and so I want to roll it because I want to get my use out of the spell. So it actually was an 18 to hit.
Okay.
But it
Got it.
hits.
Okay. Okay. All right, Robin. It's your turn.
Oh, Robin's not looking good. Robin's looking real bad. Robin's not having fun anymore.
Stuff's getting real low, big guy.
So, I don't have a lot of resources. I have very little, in fact. Can I just try and take this necklace off of this one's neck?
Yes.
What would that roll be before I try and make it, just to see if I'm any good at it?
It depends. How do you try to take it off? Are you trying to cut it off? Are you trying to rip it off? Are you trying to
I
tell him nicely to
try-
give it to you?
I try and say nicely and very convincingly to give it to me.
Okay, make a persuasion check.
No. Okay. I
Seduce the skeleton.
Seduce the
I
skeleton.
say-
You're a
Your
bard. Let's
DC is
go.
like 55.
I say, see, look, I don't want to be here. You don't want to be here. We think that the necklaces make it so that we don't have to be here. So if you give me the necklace, I'll do what you want with the necklace, and then we can all just go home safe. And I roll so good. No!
Wait, that's perception.
Perception.
I said
that-
persuasion.
That is
I'm
the
so sorry.
wrong thing.
I'm so sorry, I clicked the wrong thing. So my bonus to persuasion is 6, so it'd be a 13. Unless you want me to re-roll, because I clicked the wrong.
No, that's okay. Anything else? That was a free. That was free. Anything
Okay,
else you're trying to do?
And it works. I take the necklace and I leave. Oh, I'm gonna disengage and I'm gonna run.
Okay. Robin
Come on,
disengages.
Ham!
Okay.
Okay.
Mercy.
And that's it. I don't have anything else.
You see Robin limping up next to you.
Which one did you take the necklace from? Just to be clear.
He hasn't taken the necklace yet.
He totally did. He said he did it, so it happened.
Well,
I did say.
If you're waiting for the the answer to that, do you stick around for it? Let's table talk for a second. If you persuade someone to do something, they can't do it until it's their turn, right?
Technically,
I can
yes.
hear him from here.
Okay. Okay. Cool. All right. Mercy, your turn.
So when Mercy was explaining to Savvy what was going on, she pulled out she kind of shrugged out Robin's stupid rapier that's in her leg.
Yeah.
And then she's gonna book it
Okay.
once I actually hit the correct mode on this game.
You can get there with the dash.
Yep,
think we're
that's
currently
exactly
playing
what
hard
I'm
mode.
doing.
Okay.
Go straight there,
Okay.
and I put it on the pedestal.
Okay. As soon as you put it on the pedestal, Hamish, you're going to see this one crumples to the ground.
Gosh dang it. I mean, I'm grateful. I am. I just wished it was the other one.
Don't worry, I got you, Ham.
Okay.
Thanks, buddy.
We got 3 turns before it goes. It doesn't live.
Any-
Doesn't live.
Anything else, Mercy?
That is my full turn. I used my action and my dash to get. I used my full
Okay.
action. I don't have any bonus actions.
Okay.
There's a skelly down there, but we'll see if I
Yeah.
survive or not.
Camille, as she puts... And can you paint it for me, please, with the paintbrush? Savvy?
I did.
Okay, thank you. Camille, you see the creature with its skin and its flesh and its garb say, "You're so close. It's been over 1,000 years. Please." As it crumples to the ground, it is now your turn.
Okay. I am on my heels. I am running. Hang on, I think I can do that better.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, 15 to right there.
Okay.
I'm gonna raise my hand, cast Eldritch Blast on this one here, and say, "So close now, so close to bedtime."
Okay.
In more ways than
16
one.
hits. Okay.
Dang it.
2 damage.
And
It's-
this time I did it. I forgot to move it over first.
It's still standing. Anything
But
else?
it will be standing 10 feet back.
Yes. Oh, you push it backwards?
Yeah, I push it 10 feet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
And then I'm going to take its place. And as I stand there, digging my feet in, getting ready in that front line stance, I'm going to look to Ham and say, "All right, get back now."
Okay.
Get.
Go on, get. Hamish, bloodied and slashed. You see the
Yeah.
chaos happening around the pile of skeletons in this mausoleum. What are you doing?
I am gonna take a couple steps back. I don't have the energy or the cohesion of thought to say anything in response or to fight it. I'm gonna move Hunter's Mark to this bony lady
Okay.
and gonna shoot at her with my bow.
Do the thing.
Doing it.
That
Yeah,
hits.
there we
Oh, that
go.
hits so good.
All right.
Okay.
Did that include the? No,
It did
didn't.
not.
Okay.
Oh!
Nice.
She
Yeah.
crumples to the ground.
Yeah.
And I'll need some help.
Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Whew. Savvy, your turn.
DM, in the spirit of not metagaming shit,
Yeah.
Savvy she's not exceptionally intelligent. She's not terrible. She's got a 10. It's fine.
At this
I don't
point,
know.
seeing everything that's happening, watching them run and drop things on the pedestals, watching this one collapse on its own, yeah, you've put 3 and 3 together.
There we go. And it's 7. And
It's
I
all
like
sixes.
7. It's a great number.
Yeah,
So
you put 3 and 4 together.
Okay. So let me do some
Quick maths.
quick maths. Let's see here. And then we do.
You drawing a pentagram? What is this?
And then we do. Oh, this is sick. Okay, we can do this shit. So
Oh, damn.
Elven movement gets her to here. First round, that's her standard action. Free object interaction. Take the necklace.
Yoink.
Using her elven movement once
see you,
more, that
Leon.
gets her back to here. At which point in time, she would then use Host's Passage as a bonus action, which will then take her an additional 30 feet, which would drop her right
Ew.
here.
You stud.
Okay.
Oh,
Beautiful.
God.
And then we drop. And then we drop the last one. So I see this as a... Okay, functionally where this happens, again, is that she's going to do that same thing where she picks up the necklace and then as she darts past Robin and the sarcophagi, right about the time she rounds the corner of the column, she's going to step into nothing once more. And again, it just appears as though she's walking into a shadow, but as she does, she's gone. And when she reappears, it's going to be next to this pedestal where she's going to drop it on there.
Yeah. Okay. As you drop it on the pedestal, all the flames turn purple because that's badass, and I say it does. And then all the skeletons are going to collapse to the ground. And then you're going to now see this family. And as you see this family of sea elves, you're going to see them in their apparitions. Their skeletons are still on the ground, very, very much in their place. And they're going to speak to all of you. And you're going to hear a resounded, "Thank you. That goddamn magician. All we asked was that he cast a spell that would protect our belongings, the treasures of our people, and to safeguard it, not to trap us here forever. But most magic over time does wane, and whatever is happening to your world broke that magic and corrupted it. We are the Elodile family of merchants, and on behalf of our family, we say thank you. And you are all out of initiative as the torches go back to their normal yellow, and you just see the pile of skeletons begin to fade into dust, and there's nothing left of these ancient people except their belongings. Your magical sense is still pulling you in every direction, but you notice that the necromancy feeling is gone. And then Camille, your goddess, if you will, who you still don't know the name of yet, will give you a nod, and she'll say to you, I chose wisely, champion. I will continue to call on you to bring things to the natural order. My name is Tabis. I am the pillar of entropy, the one who brings the natural order of the cycle of life to all things of this world. And you have given me hope that this page will not be the final one. And
That's the name.
roll credits. Roll the name up top. I did say the name.
We're out of the prologue.
Cue title screen.
Yeah. All of a sudden, all the other
finished the
players
tutorial.
start showing up, and they're all like inviting you to their guild.
Wait, is this an MMO? Unsubscribe.
I want my money back.
And then she vanishes.
I'm Camille. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
That was
dumb.
Oh, we've lost
That-
Robin.
no, that was amazing.
Look at him. That's a lot to put on a man. All right, you
That was puked.
have solved our. Hey, Pig, if you're watching, Constantine, cheers. That was deadly, and you all solved it.
Yeah. Spider
Um,
best efforts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seeing that we're out of initiative, and Ham's gonna look around for a second, make sure all the skeletons are staying down, and after like 30 seconds, just kind of sits down on the ground for a bit.
Yeah, Mercy does the same. Just leans against the pillar next to her and just slides down.
Yeah.
Camille starts shooting Eldritch Blast at rocks to make sure he can still do it.
You can. You can.
This
Wait,
is fucking weird.
What a warlock thing to say. This is fucking weird. Everybody, Camille's a warlock.
What is he?
He's our friend.
Was that Robin?
That's not. That's
Sorry.
That's not normal. It's not right what he's doing. It's just not.
Why do you say it's not right? Is it because it's magic, or because he pushes people, or what makes you think it's not right?
Magic. It's just. It's so strange. It's not the same. It's not what I've seen before. Same with Safi turning all invisible like.
Ham,
Yeah.
if it brings you any level of comfort, I am also incredibly confused.
No disrespect, but that actually doesn't bring me comfort.
Oh.
It's alright. I just need some time. My head's not feeling right. Got hit
Well,
pretty hard. So,
well, I sit down next to Ham and I say the reason why I couldn't offer my my water back at that fountain outside is I always keep mine full of wine. And I hand it to him.
aye, good for the wounds. You're right. And I take a good couple drinks.
DM, is the door still closed?
It is.
Okay.
I've seen magic before. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I use it myself. Even give me a little bit of a boost, jump, and helps me have steady arms so I can aim. But can't be shooting things at my fingertips and pushing things around or making myself disappear.
So why is it bad?
Well, it's not bad. It's just not normal. It's not in the. I guess it's just not something I used to.
So you're talking like you're upset, maybe, or are you
Just
fine
confused.
with it?
Just
confused. Yeah, it's new. It's all new, bud. It's gonna take some time.
It's like he figured it out and he didn't even take the time to learn it. He just suddenly is shooting whatever the heck that is out of his fingertips and blowing up rocks.
Does that make you upset?
Makes me a little jealous.
Yeah, jealousy's a tough thing. I get that. Let me tell you something though. I found that people who cause strong emotions in us are like a mirror. The things that we don't like or the things that cause us pain or jealousy, it's because we see those things in ourselves and we don't like it. So, maybe there's some introspection to have here.
Hey,
The door is not locked. It opens easily. It's heavy, but it opens. And the mist is gone.
Okay. She lets out a breath and then limps over to the rest of her friends.
I think that Savvy, as she is kind of hearing Ham's expression of thoughts, despite circumstances, obviously a little troubled, and again that same kind of sheepish reservation that you saw demonstrated after the fight with the plant manifests once more. And she does seem a little wounded at the implication that it's not normal. It's wrong in some way. That, at least that seems to be how she interprets it. So as she comes around the pillar, she looks at Robin and looks at Hamish. I can't necessarily explain everything right now, but if you do ever want to listen, there's much to tell. But you can have your space. I respect that.
I think I'm just a wee bit overwhelmed with the skeletons and he kind of gestures to himself, all the cuts, and No, wait, Savvy, I'm sorry. I'd like to talk later. I would. Robin, can you help me up?
Yeah, I'll stand up and I'll pull him up, and as I do the thing where I use your weight to sit down and I go, whoa, and I fall over. And I get you laughing, and I stand up and I dust myself off, and there's that smile I like to see. We did it, gang. Look at us go. And I give a little elbow to Camille. I try to high five Mercy. Don't leave me hanging, Mercy. Come on. Yeah, we did it. Oh, man.
Your
I don't know about
rapier's
you guys, but I think I
on
broke
the
like
ground
4
over there.
ribs. What was that, Mercy?
Your rapier's on the ground over there.
Oh, about that. I am so sorry. It was the first time I tried it, to be honest. Full transparency. I thought this might be a good idea at the time, and then it stabbed you in the leg, and that was not my intention. I did not mean that.
I get it. Can we go, like, outside?
No. Should we check on Gaff, make sure he's alright?
I'd really like to go outside.
Yeah, let's get you outside. And I'll offer to put your arm around and give you support. And we walk.
She
and yeah,
accepts it.
I'll stop you for a second. Be like, 1 second. I'll pick up the rapier and I'll sheath it again. So sorry. Then I'll walk you out.
Man.
You poke her while you're trying to put it away.
Oh,
Stab her in the foot. One day.
And that's how I die.
So hypothetically speaking, while this goodwill and camaraderie is going on, I'm just hypothetically speaking, Savvy in her hypothetical grief and sorrow and displeasure with being othered. I don't know. Maybe she digs around. Maybe she seeks to see if this tomb is filled with things of value. Maybe, just maybe, she looks for things that are worth money and value.
We did
As
dip it.
soon as
Yeah.
I sent you a message, you do that. But you did yours first. I just sent you a whisper. So, you all are all talking, and some of you more beaten up than others. You'll see Savvy get up, and you'll see the wrist and fingertips on her body will kind of pulsate with the black veins, and her eyes kind of flash black for a moment, and she just walks towards the sarcophagus, and with the lid halfway pulled off, she reaches in and pulls out a mug. And this mug looks like it would belong in a pirate's hand. It's got these wonderful illustrations on it, and on the back side of it you'll see there's a illustration of a ship, but instead of having a mast and sails, it has ropes and a giant sphere above it, and it is a beautiful mug, and it is pulsating with transmutation magic.
What? I mean, I think she looks at it, and as she sees specifically the inscription or the carving of the ship with the weird sphere over it, to herself she'll just sort of think, well, that's a pretty worthless ship. I mean, I don't know what the artist was thinking here, but they've obviously never been on the sea once in their life. So she'll go ahead though, and I guess she will pick it up, obviously.
Yeah.
I hope it doesn't kill her.
Yeah, since I said you pick it up without asking you if you pick it up. Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
It's not gonna blow up.
I don't know about you. I don't know with
Yeah.
you. I never know.
No, I
never
would.
know.
I know. I learned my lesson not to
And
move
it's
your
first.
character without your permission. So yeah, no, I didn't mean to set you up for a trap.
No, you're good. You're good. Aside from that, I mean, again, same kind of question though, is that this thing obviously was drawing her attention, but I do think that she would go about trying to search the rest of the area to
Yeah.
see if there's anything else of significant value. It's worth noting that she is trying to do this somewhat discreetly in case there are others that would have reservations with her more pragmatic approach to the situation.
I was
You've-
actually gonna say,
Yeah,
if
go
I
ahead.
see that, could I offer to help?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Camille was 100% the one she was most worried about.
Okay, so yeah, Cammy, you start helping, and you see him grab the cup of ale. You see him turn it, or her turn it, sorry, and inspect it. And as you're looking around, you see that on the pedestals, or on other pedestals, that there is a lot more of this coin that your party found earlier that doesn't belong to this world. It's not currency you've ever seen, especially in the Lafayette Kingdom. You get about 30 pieces of it, all different shapes and sizes. You are going to find decorative weapons. The weapons that you find are wooden, and they have what look to be some kind of sharp tooth that just kind of spiral around the top of this, what looks to be like a wooden mace. Out of character, this is very much like the Hawaiian Polynesian weapon that has the shark tooths embedded into the wood. You find more of those necklaces that look like sand dollars. You find a journal, and as you are inspecting the journal, it doesn't disintegrate. Whatever magic this magician from 1,000 years ago cast, it actually worked on this piece too, and everything that you're looting. So you'll have a journal, and the journal, for your notes, belongs to the Eelodile family. That's Eelodile. And they are a family of merchants. If you want to scroll through it, I'll tell you what you see. But the weapon itself is a one-handed mace for stat purposes. And it is also pulsating with a little bit of magic. And that's it. That's all you guys find.
This is anything we find, Camille's leaving to Savvy's discretion as to whether or not to pick it up. But as we're walking around, as we get kind of farther away from the group, Camille will kind of speak up and say, "Hey, Savvy, first of all, I want to preface and say, I've never done any of that before. Like, I wasn't holding out on you guys. Like, that was all new to me. Just want to get that out there."
I can understand why you would have held that back.
And there will be a very pointed glance in Hamish's direction as she says that.
Look at that face.
Ham will pick up on that.
I don't know if Ham
that-
would right now, so.
I found that it's uncommon to be able to do the kind of things that we can do. But you've never done it before?
First time. I mean, weird stuff has happened before, but not that.
Why here? Why?
She said there was the big lady, and she said that she was giving me that she was letting me do that. I don't mean to.
I just thought that you had hit your head. If I'm very honest with you, I thought that you were making it up. And you didn't make that up. I see that. I see that. But I thought you did. So
in retrospect, I can understand feeling that way. Ultimately, just I'll explain the things I saw, who she is, who she says she is, to everybody. But for right now, I was just hoping that. And he will make a point to not look in Ham's direction. If I could look to you for a little bit of guidance, weirdo to weirdo.
I do think that Savio 100% would laugh at that unexpectedly, right? She's not exactly. That would catch her off guard, I think. But she kind of brightens. No. We should grab a drink tonight. At least, I'll tell you my story. You tell me yours. And,
I'd like that very much.
Weirdo to weirdo. We'll see where it goes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. You are safe in here. The door is open, unless you closed it, Mercy.
No, I did not.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
We're
No,
locked in
Leaves
for
are
1,000
closed.
years.
You gotta find another rope, more water.
I slowly closed the door. I turned to Mercy. They're dead.
All right. Well, at this point, we are going to call it a sesh. GG, everybody. You survived. As a DM,
Woo.
there's a moment where you start to see the party come together in strategy for combat. And you mixed combat, roleplay, puzzle solving, and just really good strategy in that fight. There was a moment where I'm thinking, I'm gonna kill 2 of these players. Like, they're gonna die unless they do something. And when Hamish, when you went to Robin, he's like, no, I'm fine. You're like, no, you're not. I'm like, you're wasting action economy. We need it. But oh my gosh, did it work out? And then of course Savvy has come in clutch twice now at the end of a fight to end it. And bravo, well done, everybody. You guys did awesome.
Loving the host's passage as just a signature encounter ender.
Yeah, that's now.
Wait, that's canon now. Every time Savvy uses that, the encounter's
over.
Okay, let me just give a little bit of a spoiler of what is to come. In the future, that's going to get a whole lot more badass. The shit that's going to follow that later on, oh my god, it's ridiculous.
I'm
It's so
excited.
cool. It's so cool.
Okay, well, good job, everyone. To everyone who has been following us and watching, thank you so much. We had some new subscribers tonight, new followers, and I think the technology is getting better and better. So thanks for sticking with us through those things. Everything we do is free, so this is the best we could do with our budget. So thank you for that, but more importantly, thanks for interacting in chat. We're gonna go hang out in our Discord for a little bit, and then some of us have to go to bed, but I just want to say thanks. Stick around. We're gonna have a raid. Anything else you guys want to say as a farewell?
If I could, here's the thing. I think that honestly, we've said this a lot here in both some of our texts below on our channel, but in some of the conversations we've had individually as well. But sincerely, our whole intent with this is just to hopefully invite you into the world that we create as individuals when we get together and play D&D. I'm a very strong voice within our group for candidly not really caring around what we're doing from a social media stream, whatever perspective. I'm just here to play D&D with friends and people that I like, right? Like, just get to know new people, that's what tabletop gaming is all about for me. It's about being exposed to new people, telling stories together, collaboratively crafting a journey that captures the imagination. And frankly, I have found myself personally more gripped than I expected with the idea of not just doing that in a table perspective, but in bringing in new people into this and learning about the people that choose to be a part of our community. I speak solely for myself here. I don't fancy us to be high-time creators. We're not premier content creators. I get that. But I will say I appreciate the hell out of every one of you. It's been fun to get to know you, sincerely. I really look forward to getting to know what we can do together and being able to invite you into the stories that we want to tell. It's a lot of fun for us.
Huzzah!
Well
That was
said.
beautiful, man.
Yes, I love it.
And
Man.
thank you everybody for I know we just said it, but thank you everybody for watching. I know we don't get too much of a chance to like verbally address you guys during the stream, but you know, Giggles hit it right on the head. We are extremely grateful. We love that you take time out of your day to watch us even for a second. And as all of us here at the main cast, the Soren and Hayden, the writers, everybody, we've put in a lot of really hard work into this, and it's been a project that hasn't started 5 weeks ago. This started 5 months ago.
Yeah.
And you know, it is amazing to finally see things that were starting to be rolled out back in January and February coming to life now. It's very, very cool.
I honestly did not expect us to ever reach a point where we would hit affiliate status. I really didn't. I honestly was super skeptical personally that we would get more than like literally us just watching this. So that anybody finds us entertaining enough to want to join us. I mean, honestly, it's super humbling and we are extremely grateful. I mean, I couldn't be more pleased. I hope that we continue to find a place where you resonate with the stories we're trying to tell, because it's a blast for us. I mean, our real hope is just that we introduce you to, if you aren't playing a game like this, that you see what it can be for you. I will pontificate and wax poetic at great length around the joys of what tabletop gaming can be. But sincerely, it is one of the most special parts of my life. I sincerely enjoy it. And I really do extend a measure of love and gratitude to each of you. It's fantastic to be a part of.
Amazing. Yeah.
If I could,
yeah.
One last point before we say goodnight. I want to say first how wholeheartedly I agree with my fellow people on the screen here. Thank you guys so much for being here. I love it so much. That being said, it's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it. So don't forget, if you have Amazon Prime, to go ahead. You have a free Twitch Prime sub that you can go ahead and throw our way. We have reached affiliate status, so subs are open. You can get access to all the cute little character emotes and all that kind of stuff. But regardless, sub or not, if you're just here, we love you and we appreciate you. Thank you for showing us that this was worth the 5 months.
Yeah. Yeah.
Join the Discord.
To throw in my
Discord.
emotions on top of that, I've been really looking.
All right, folks, have a good night. It was so good talking to you all. It was good playing with you. Yeah. Cut! Don't let him speak. I'm kidding. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. You were saying?
An outlet to show puns to more people.
Which we hate.
Which we hate, yeah.
Advantage, please.
Hey, everybody else had their time. Let him pontificate.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
All right, I'm cutting to credits. We'll
I
see you in the
need to
Discord. If
drink
not,
for that wisdom saving throw.
we'll see you next Wednesday. Bye, everybody.
Bye.